Probably just a touch of space madness.
Gangsta Boogie.
Hello and good evening, bonsoir, tout le monde. Welcome everybody to the training day. We're gonna see tonight DSharks go against Aztec Company. After a good explanation over here coming up from Hope, initially they needed to play looking for DShark, and honestly I would have been so amazed to actually see these two teams go head to head against each other. You can imagine that's gonna be some history in the making over there. Looking for DShark, as you've seen, has quite a strong presence now in the tournament, and DShark definitely wants to keep that on. We've seen quite a few times how the members of DShark did shine as well, so I wouldn't take them out of the tournament right now. Nash, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello. Also, Santorius, good evening. Bonsoir, Fifi. Hello there. Wide and Nerdy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, 14 months. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Tito's, good evening, and welcome. Hope, as always, a pleasure. Bonsoir, monsieur. Thank you so much for the explanations over there. Corey, by the way, good job on the logo. I hope we're going to see some more logos from you. Good evening, sir. Good evening and welcome. I did also notice Star Spanky in the chat. Bună seara, domnule, bine ai venit. And hello, sir. Hello there. There will be a stream today. I didn't actually know if there will be or not. They did tell me about it about an hour ago or so, somewhere around there, and I was like furiously clicking buttons so I get everything ready and up and going and so on and so forth. But we did get it going, and now we're in the game, we're in the lobby. We do need to see how the players will start over here. I'm just gonna click really quickly on the buttons so I get back in the game, so I don't have any zero more MSs. There we go. It's all good, guys. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. All Triangle, good evening, sir, and welcome. Skinny Mike was the first one to pick up a promotion here. Good evening and welcome. Sometime no see. Welcome back. Hello. And Sasu, always with the greatest emotes over there. Hello there, sir, and good evening. Also, Circa Session, hello. Is there a purpose for this training, like trying out the new leaders? There are, I would believe there are actually multiple purposes for trainings overall, as in general. First of all, you do want to get more experience playing in the same format, as in with the same team members, knowing your team members is usually quite important to see what they can do, what they cannot do, what they prefer, what they don't want to do, and so on and so forth. Also, what they do prefer as civilization leaders versus others, because sometimes having a good synergy between a person that actually wants to be a bit more aggressive versus somebody that wants to sim versus somebody that likes to do the gold, and so on and so forth, does make it quite an important fact of 4v4s, an important part of 4v4s. Also, on the other side, yes, trying out new leaders, trying out new strategies is also going to be important for them, and this is exactly where they need to do it, because otherwise, of course, the end result will count. I would also have to say a lot of the players do prefer to go in different tournaments to actually get that experience in a tournament format. Hello there, Halos. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Thank you so much, man. A lot of the players do prefer to go for the tournament setting because it does add a little bit more pressure on them in a competitive format rather than the normal just, oh, we're gonna have some fun right now with a 4v4 in the normal lobbies, blah, 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 blah. It's just striving to go for a goal, comparing your team versus another, and so on and so forth, does do the trick over there. It looks like we're gonna have Primordial. They actually chose Primordial map. Where is Salty Capybara to actually see Primordial? Oh my god, yes. I mean, we barely see it in the competitive scene, but now we actually get to see it right now. And indeed, like Nutrition Intense is asking here, where is Pauline? Did anybody see Pauline? We don't know. Good evening, sir. By the way, bonsoir, bonsoir, monsieur. Let me actually change the map so we get the correct map name over here. It is gonna be Primordial. Okay, so in the active ban phase, usually on the Primordial map, you do have a lot of naval civilization and a lot of naval action. So as you can see, it's no surprise here that we do have them going for those active ban phases, for those active naval civilizations. Norway got taken out first, Coupe second, we got Spain coming up third, Japan next, and then Dido. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to follow up with something like Dido, Australia, or Vicky. Actually, I didn't say those in order. I think it's Vicky, Dido, and Australia coming up as the third one. Of course, that if they don't ban it right now, there still is Basil available for them to pick, and it is going to be it's going to generate quite a few tiers if they let it in. We've seen it before, how much damage it can do, and you've seen Hazagi over there have its share of the stake. Oh, I don't know, man. It's dangerous. On one side, DShark is the team 1, and they already picked their choices for the bans. On the other side, we got La Stake Company as the team 2 with Killayad, Captain Morgane, Aleks, and Xpli on their roster. On the other side, we do have Koco, Joce, Riggy, and then Pipo for the DSharks. We do have also Eleanor England coming up here as the last one. Interesting that they didn't go for Vicky, honestly. Like, oh, are they? Oh, Zhao the third insta pick, and then immediately Vicky from Killayad, and then oh my god. Okay, there are so many choices right now. There are so many choices. Like I was saying, like Basil, like Indonesia, like Australia, like so many good choices coming up here. How are they gonna want to play this? With Zhao the third in the first one, people will want to trade to somebody. Those coastal trade routes will generate so much gold towards an ally, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to figure out if they can spawn on the map. Spawn, they need to know how they spawn. Did you get proper sleep last night and recharged and ready to go? I hope so. I hope so. I actually slept immediately after the game. I went to sleep. And I woke up at like 1 p.m. today, I mean, and I hope I'm ready to go. I don't know what, sometimes my schedule in the last few days was a bit chaotic, so I was getting like 1 hour sleep here, 2 hours sleep there, and so on, like nothing connected, like, and hopefully now I'm recharged. Yes, hopefully now I'm recharged. I'm also drinking my coffee. I got some juices around me. I guess I finished actually quite a few of them, so I'm gonna get back. Anyway. I also have a very weird thing. For some reason, one of my, how to say, wisdom tooth is coming out, or it's at least trying to make way over there, and it's like bugging me for some time now. It's like over here in the back. Ooh. Anyway. We do have Brazil coming up here next in the fourth one with Indonesia picked by Captain Morgane. Interesting choice to go Brazil on this map. Yes, I do believe those Minas Gerais are very, very strong, but I wouldn't call them that strong. And we've seen how players do manage to go not actually need to go for the Minas Gerais, just get the normal simming for Brazil, and they can do very well with those entertainment complexes, with the parties they throw, the unimaginable parties they throw in those entertainment complexes, and of course the theater squares next to them, and so on and so forth. It's like, man, Brazil is just an ongoing party, you know, like 24/7 party. That's what Brazil is all about over there. Now we do have Rome coming up next in the ban phase, and looks like Scythia is also going to be 8th one. I would pay so many subs to watch you post wisdom team op. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, you mean how they pull it out? Oh my god, man! Oh my god, like that kick W, bro. Hello there, Monkey Wazaro. Good evening, sir. I don't know the vids. I actually don't know the vids. I don't know what those are. But I guess it sounds terrible. Don't get me wrong, it sounds terrible. I hope it's not the high after, you mean. Okay. I don't know if it's like, I know it popped out a few years ago, so I don't know if it's growing right now or what is it happening with it, but I guess I'm gonna need to see if it keeps hurting after a few days. Like people are confused and stoned. Oh, I mean, we don't really have that in Romania though, but yeah, I remember that vid with the kid that was coming out from the dentist office, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, that was amazing, but we don't have it. It's like basically what it does, it just adds I would say you get an injection, a localized injection, and just that part doesn't feel anymore. And yes, maybe there is some, like, you have some problems actually keeping your mouth straight and so on, and also smiling. But other than that, you have no, there's no how to say, there's no stoning down, I guess. But yeah, those are hilarious actually. Those are, that would have been amazing. But we don't have that. I actually asked my dentist if they have something like that. They said no. Now we got Aleks going for Wilhelmina, and this is another surprising fact. And yes, we might actually see some new strategies tonight with Wilhelmina, the Zeven Provincian, a very strong frigate with the +7 combat strength. It looks like Guitarja also on their team. They're gonna have the 2 strongest frigates in the game, and Joce is gonna go for the higher timings for John Curtin, or I should say for the faster timings. Now John Curtin, of course, does get so much science from those amazing campuses put on breathtaking tiles. Imagine you in that state and asking you about Civ. Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine. What the scout? What does the scout do? Wait, why does the scout have a dog, but in another game he has a cat? What is this? No, this is not correct. How do I choose? Oh my god. Wait. It says 3 builders, but I only have 1. The game is effing up, bro. Yeah. Koco going for Pakachuti. We got Terrace Farms, of course, available for him. We've seen him yesterday. Oh, okay. I was actually, my heart was going a little bit.
Love the cats.
Yeah, thank you. I love the cats also. Hello there, Granaries before morning. Thank you so much for the prime, sir. Thank you so much. We got Koco going for Montezuma, and this is, I mean, yes, I know why the nerdy Inca. He was about to pick it. He didn't pick it though. I was like, my heart went one to the left, one to the right, one to the left, one to the right. When I saw Inca going, remembering yesterday when, yes, we've seen a lot of gold being generated by Inca, but he didn't actually quite manage to keep up with everybody else in terms of stats, you know, like the science and the culture and so on. I was a bit sad to see that happening again today. But anyway, Killayad is going to finish up with Lady Six Sky, and this is not a usual civilization for this map. So it does look like we're actually going to have quite a few different things going on. It should be the normal, by the way, CivFR settings. We got Primordial, we got, let's see, World Age New, Ridges are on Classic. Looks like we got balance, the standard, okay. Now, by the way, classic ridges would mean no volcanoes. Is that correct? I think it is correct, right? Let me actually double check if I have any zero MSers over here, and if not, we're gonna go in. Okay, so Joe the third on Riggy, we got Aleks on Victoria, Captain Morgane on Wilhelmina, Joce on John Curtin, Xpli on Wilhelmina. Wait a second, what is this happening over here? Why are there, I'm seeing double. Why are there two Wilhelminas? Oh my god, in before they're gonna play full Wilhelmina team. Pipo going for Pedro, and Xpli did just choose a guitar over here. Okay, that makes sense. Pipo, Pedro, Koco on Montezuma, and Killayad on Lady Six Guy. I gotta say, a lot of the times on the Primordial map, you do get connected seas, and if you don't get connected seas, you can connect them by cities and or canals and so on and so forth, or canal cities. We're gonna need to see how they're gonna go for it over there. What they're gonna do. Okay, going in. Wait, Pedro and Potato Chan. Yes, Pedro and Potato Chan. We got both. What? Wait, if you choose classic ridges, you don't get volcanoes? Yes, exactly. Yeah, classic ridges on Primordial just nullifies the volcanoes on the map. Actually, I think any ridges than standard does the same thing. Look, there's like no volcanoes. Like not even one volcano. Oh well, I guess it's Mount Kilimanjaro, but that's a wonder. But other than that, there's like no volcanoes. Look at that. It looks like more like a fractal with a bit more land. Wait a second, doesn't this look like a dragon or something? Yeah, this is a complicated map. I don't want to delve in all of those details, but I do want to see the spawns. It's a trap save. It's a trap save indeed. Well, we do have Xpli over here. Xpli coming up with an amber choice. He could actually settle in place, no problems. He does have a 3-1-1 fish, 2-3 deer tile to the north to get there. Unfortunately, the amber is not on a hill, so it's only a 1-1, not the biggest one that he could have gotten. Oh my god. Well, we do see him settling in place. Looks like he's gonna have a decent amount of coast to go for. Potential Temenanki city over here, even though I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do it. I just like to say Temenanki, guys. I just like to say Temenanki. Dragon throwing flames. Yes, John Curtin, the water, Hungary. Oh man, yeah, Joce, what did they do to you, Joce? Well, let's take a look at Lady Six Guy. I think this is my biggest question, by the way. Lady Six Guy is my biggest question. Let's take a look at Maya. Looks like Maya, unfortunately, gonna have these mountains right smack in the middle of its territory. He does have incense tiles to the northwest, has tea tiles on the same continent, so I would say actually it's not a bad continent. With two possible plantation amenities. He doesn't have a lot of them, but you can put that +4 there, another +2 there, another +2 there. Okay, I mean it's workable. I'm very sad about these mountains to the south, though. That seems like it's not gonna help him at all. The only thing that's gonna happen over here, he's gonna get some extra cities, and that's about it. The city in the southeast is gonna be actually two cities, I believe, on the east side will be totally nullified. No, he can settle the maze. That's the extremity over here, that maze style, and then that's about it. Well, he's gonna have a challenge. He's definitely gonna have a challenge. Oh, he moved. Okay, well, can you imagine actually with Inca moving from a 2-2 tile to another 2-2 tile, so you can actually have more cities later on? Well, I guess it makes sense, right? He did move from Yosemite, though. Man, he's not gonna be happy about this. I think he can still put a city, right? He can 2, 4, 6 tiles. He can still put a city here and get 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles from Yosemite, and then another one. This doesn't work. Maybe here. You know, maybe 2, 4, 6. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's see forward. What do we have in the south here? It is gonna be Netherlands, Wilhelmina. Wait, Wilhelmina with one single river and no river in the capital. Oh my god. Man, this is just sad. This is just sad. You know how Netherlands actually gets its extra bonuses, the adjacency towards campuses, commercials, theater squares, and so on from the rivers? He's not gonna get that. He's gonna be a very sad panda. Can we? Oh my god, this is like disastrous. I don't have words for how much of a disaster this is. And Voltaire, hello there, man, welcome. When the priester moved away from mountains to get more tiles available, yeah, let's actually take a look at his vision over here. I think, yeah, he did see the mountain tiles over here, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna move away, gonna find out new lands to settle for my children. And we got Captain Morgane with diamond tile in the capital. He does have a 311 fish to go for here, and multiple 2-2s, including a fish, a horse tile over there. Also, so many remaps. Oh, right. I actually need to ask for how many remaps. How many remaps do you think they're gonna go here? And I gotta say, well, since this is a training game, you know, they can remap as many times as they want. Also, hello sir, I see a wow bro. Mazal Chen, good evening sir and welcome. Smart ass skeleton, hello. All I see is a poodle eating a flower. Man, you guys have some imagination over there. How do you see the poodle? And what do you see? Oh my god. Well, I guess I don't know, man. Okay, poodle eating a flower. Yeah. Sure, I won't contradict you, bro. If you see that, you see that. CivK, hello there, sir, and welcome. Does Wilhelmina get culture from international trade routes on BBG? Yes. How many remaps with the technicals? I don't think they have any technicals, but it's how many remaps without the technicals. If you're asking about the vote, it's without taking into account the technicals. Let's take a look at Victoria also. Victoria does have one big continent to go for, cannot actually do another one, and it does seem like he's gonna have an opponent here. Brazil is gonna be on the coast with Rio de Janeiro with a 3-2 banana, and I do see he's gonna get quite a few cities on these tiles over here to the northwest on the rivers. Not really ideal to have an enemy so close, but I don't think he's gonna be that, you know, distracted about it. I'm curious if he's gonna go full in, just stomping at that fleet over there, because I feel like England is gonna have the upper hand in that aspect of the game. We do have also Koco with one big continent, not really ideal for him either. He's only gonna have maybe possible 5 amenities over here, and he's gonna be relatively close to Portugal. The good thing is he can settle coastal for Portugal, and they can set up some very, very juicy trade routes, man, and the gold will flow out of them, and it will enter each other's coffers over there, man. It will just be explosive over there. Ching, ching. You see that the eyes are, you know, popping out of their sockets, just like in the cartoons over there. You see like dollar signs, ding 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 ding. We do see also, last but not least, we gotta take a look at Australia. Where is Australia? This is Portugal, right? We got Australia somewhere over here. Canberra is gonna have, oh my god, well, this one is a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. That's a plus a 5 campus that he needs actually bronze working for, so definitely not ideal. This one is gonna be a plus. Isn't this a plus? Plus 3? This is a plus 3, right? You don't see it, but it should be breathtaking, so it's a plus 3. Yeah, it's breathtaking 6. Okay. Hello there, Tooth Bias. Good evening, sir. It's a plus 6. Doesn't it need wait. Is it? I was remembering something with plus 6, but then I realized, no, it's plus 3 in breathtaking. It's plus 3. I voted 2 remaps, but they'll the other one, because it does have the other 2. Oh, right, because it does have the rainforest stars. You're right. Okay, got it. Now also, Toothpies, will you and Justice cast the COC on Friday and Saturday? Yes, sir, most probably. We are also gonna have Leech on the other side, and we're gonna have cast for Russian as well from Sue. Rodri, hello there, sir. I didn't see the poodle until you said it, and now I do. Oh no. The mental image is just propagating into everybody's mind over here. The poodles are everywhere. Hide the poodles! I still don't see the poodle. I gotta say, I don't see the poodle, guys. I don't know. I see anything but the poodle. Dalion75, hello there, sir, and welcome, welcome. When the priester moved away from, okay, that's what I mean, so many demons, great to hear, can't wait, yeah. Give me a second. Okay, so this is gonna be the map. This is it, guys. They're gonna go for it. No remap over here tonight. It looks like a choose outcome. Let's see how many remaps. It's gonna be none. None and none and none. This is it, guys. Did anybody get it, by the way? Did anybody put on the none? There's that in the top right is the poodle's nose with a little lake there behind the eye on the right. Okay. Oh, that's a big nose. Okay. Okay, so let's throw them good luck, have fun over here in the chat, and let's see how this is gonna go. Indonesia coming up with Majapahit, God of the Sea for him. Of course, Indonesia does get the +2 faith for a city next to the coast or next to a lake, so he does get that immediately. He usually is the first one to get a pantheon. He doesn't have that many resources, but he does have enough to actually make it worthwhile to go for God of the Sea here. He's gonna get another settler in 1, and I do see he's also gonna go west and east, coming up with these new settles. He does have a very good campus over here, by the way. Xpli is just popping out a scout in the capital with another scout, very nice, from a hut. He's gonna have let's see, what's this? What's this? A +2/+2 with another +1 from the coast, so that's a +5, easy peasy on the corner. And I'm pretty sure he's actually going to want to go here east side with the first settler. It doesn't look like he's going to have very good land on the west side, even though yes, he can actually have another +3 over there next to that reef tile. He's also going to benefit from an iron tile next to the city of Majapahit, and I do see his horses are going to be second ring to the northeast, not to mention to the northwest another horse tile is going to be there. We got a settler coming up in another settler coming up in 3, and Xpli is expanding his empire as soon as he can. He's not actually putting that much gold into his fish resources. These are 3 tiles out, and it is going to be quite expensive for him to acquire them. So I'm pretty sure he's going to want to first scout, see if he can get some more in the other cities. If not, he's going to bring that builder back and see what he can do. Unfortunately, he's going to need to improve at least 1 more, so he can get a celestial navigation boost. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long discovery moment for him. We got also Maya next to him that did move away from the mountains. Looks like Killayad here is moving towards the northwest side, towards those incense tiles. He's gonna get a very good observatory next to it, a +4 here and a +4 here. I'm actually curious what is he gonna put from webcam now, how is he actually gonna place them, and we're gonna see that soon enough. He does have settlers coming up in 5. I don't know exactly why I'm pressing the 4 to see the fresh water settles or not, because honestly it doesn't matter on Maya at all. Matt Beats, hello there, sir. The left team is like Monty's Angels, never mind, all women. Yeah, we got women versus men over here, right? Can he see Yosemite? I don't. Maybe Portugal. Wait, Portugal is from the other team. No, I don't think he can yet. I don't think he did yet. Let's see. No, he did not see Yosemite yet. He did not see Yosemite yet. Probably the reason he didn't actually go to the northeast there. The left team is Temenangi City, to the west side, yes. On webcam now, we do have horse tile 3 tiles out over here to the northeast, and from what I do see, we do need to take a look on the iron tile. Looks like it's going to be across the mountains to the southeast over here on the at the iron tile, the 1-to-1. Now, I'm actually curious if he's going to actually need any kind of war to go for. Oh, I guess Portugal is going to pose a challenge here, but it's not ideal for Portugal either to actually go to war against anybody. Maya, though, might actually get a lot of science going, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to do more than Riggy's celestial navigation, well, free inquiry science in the second era. Next up, let's take a look at Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina is starting up, moving to the south with the settler. This is actually very curious. I was expecting him to go on the rivers to try to get some more amenities there, extra bonuses there. There could be a reason for him to go for the 2-2, get that 2-2 base, but unfortunately next to him he's going to need to put some gold to actually get other 2-2 tiles in his borders, or even workable tiles over here. The 1-2s are, or the 2-1s are definitely not going to be that important. We do have 3-1-1 fish coming up here in Amsterdam. Looks like horses are next to him, and I do see an iron tile is going to be 3 tiles out to the southwest of that city center, Amsterdam. Also, hello there, Takeshilev. Hello there, sir. Good evening, Andy Reo. How are you doing? Bonsoir, monsieur. He does have a decent amount of island over here to go for, and I do see he actually settled on the 2-1. This is extremely like for me right now. I'm questioning why he did this. Does he not have vision on this side? Does he not have? He does. Like the cattle settle, for example, would have been a much easier choice, a cheaper choice with a much better tempo overall. I'm not sure why he settled this Rotterdam city to the south, but I guess maybe he's gonna see it afterwards, and that's gonna be a good. I would say a good moment to watch. The cattle tile would have given him a much faster population. He would have been able to use more tiles. He would also been close to a river, so he would have gotten a better adjacency for his districts. Not to mention, I do see other 2-2s to work over there, including another diamond tile to the southwest. Over here, he needs to spend gold to actually get another 2-2. Doesn't have another 2-2 in some distance unless he actually spends more gold on other tiles. It's quite expensive overall as a settle, and it doesn't actually give you any kind of benefits in the long term. City-states almost all in the tundra. The city-states did get pushed out, north and south over here. Let's take a look next. Oh wait, strategic resources. Horses, Amsterdam. I said iron over here. Victoria is next. Victoria. Okay, 2 settles Victoria. We got already 3 cities from Brazil. This is actually quite interesting. How did they buy a city for Brazil? It feels like they bought a city for Brazil, honestly, because it's like, oh my god, how did they get so much? Wow. 3 reef tiles next to campus. That's a +7 campus, guys. Oh my god. Okay, well, it looks like England, Aleks is gonna have quite a war on his hands. He does have Pantheon from the tobacco tile. He got some extra faith from the beginning. He's going to the north with another settler over there, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get to celestial navigation as soon as possible to try to get some boats out. I'm very surprised about the position of the city of Sheffield, though. Looks like he really wanted that fresh water, and he gave away the extra adjacency towards his Royal Navy Cat, the extra +2 that he could have had over there. We got him trying to expand, but I'm still actually very confused how Brazil got the first third city. I don't know how this happened. Anyway, coming back to Brazil, because we just popped into another one. We're gonna need to see how fast he's gonna get those campuses going. Oh my god, this is just gonna be such a good tempo for people. We do have also an iron tile, second ring of London. He's gonna have horses, second ring over here to the west side, and I do see we do have him with some settles on the west. Unfortunately, this land to the east side is not going to be that giving. He does have one more city to the east side of London that he needs to actually go all the way around. These are cliffs, and it's going to take a while until he actually settles the city, and I'm pretty sure he will be kept in check over here by Brazil in the south. Okay, so next up, I guess we just went through the stake company, which is gonna have a very hard time. I gotta say it from now, like especially here between Pipo and Aleks, they're gonna have a very hard time. Pipo with Brazil is getting that amazing campus I was talking about. Rio de Janeiro coming up with a builder in one. I do see we do have free fish over here in the third ring as well for him, while his second cities are already settled. He does have monument coming out from Recife. Okay, Sao Paulo, multiple 2-2 tiles with a 3-1 base. I'm actually wondering what's that underneath there. That's a rice tile, okay. He does have an iron tile third ring, horses, nowhere to be seen, nowhere. Did he settle on horses? No, he settled on honey. Oh, he does have horses over here next to the mountain tile, to the west side. Bonsoir, Guernaros. I heard from a little birdie you're coming to the big land, to Paris. Hello there, sir. Welcome. Oh my God, can't wait for that one. Crispy, hello. Good evening. We got a big question over here from Crispy. Who do I root for? I like my Netherlands, but I also like Brazil and Australia. I know it's such a hard one, a hard choice over here. You said he has horses to the west. Oh, over here he can actually settle another city for some horses. I see how it is. I see. Okay, let's go forward and see how this works on Koco. Koco is already putting down his Etemenanki, and you called it Etemenanki City is coming up here in Chempuala. Actually, I'm curious why is he going that fast forward, that Etemenanki. He does have multiple, marshals that he could use for Etemenanki, and I guess he's going to try to get a Lady of the Reeds and Marshes here. We do have Koco already attacking some of the English scouts, and I do see in the north he might get a builder here from an English scout. Man, he just put this one in checkmate. If Aleks is not on the buttons over there, you can see the Eagle Warrior has a 94% chance of capturing the enemy. Oh, he gonna make a builder out of it. We got Tenochtitlan with horses to the west side. He's gonna get an iron tile in the third ring over here to the west, and I do see in the northern city he's gonna have 2-3-2 tiles with one tile getting some extra gold there. Makes you think why he did actually get this city in the south instead of the city in the north. But I want to see the destruction over here. Promotion? No. He gonna make a builder. He made the builder. Okay, so Koco over here did get the builder from a scout of England. That was a bit unfortunate. It is what it is, you know, sometimes it happens. The scout though did have a promotion, but I guess Aleks just doesn't have the first moves. It was Koco with the faster clicks there. Does Brazil have bonus adjustment for rainforest? Yes, it's getting better appeal from the rainforest. You can see the appeal over here is much better when it's in Brazil's land, and he's gonna keep on converting all of this land to a much better one. Okay. Next up, let's see on Joce. Joce with campuses already coming out of his series. He did go for this one in the south. That's a +5. And I do see he's going to get another settler over here to the south. He has a forest fire already burning next to Geelong, getting those traders out. And I do see Moksha coming up in 3. I do see he's also putting down another one of these campuses. It's only going to be a +1. And he did start to improve some of his pastures. That's one subject that I didn't actually talk about when I saw Australia, that I should have talked about. He doesn't have that many of these pastures around his cities, but he does have some, like 3 of them, and I do see another 2 over here next to Adelaide. Okay, I mean that's not that bad. He still gets an extra +5 or an extra 5 production from each of these, so it is from all of these, so it is what it is. He's getting some more monuments throughout his cities. He went for religious settlements as a pantheon, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to settle one of these connection cities over here to the northwest, where he is, well, going to get in front of Indonesia. That might be a bit of a big boo-boo, but we'll see how this develops as an action between them. He has two opponents to go against, Wilhelmina and Indonesia, both of them with very strong frigates, but that also means the frigates are going to come out a little bit later. We do have next up, let's take a look over here. Joe the third, that's I think the last one from the teams here. Let's take a look at him. Portugal is gonna have City Patrian Goddess as a pantheon, and I do see he's getting Moksha in 2 turns. I also notice trader coming up from Lisbon. I do see galleys coming up from Coimbra and Tobacco Tile 221. He is getting some support help from Aztec, and you can see Aztec is also putting a city so he can trade to it. Nayuka, I do see we do have traders coming up from Lisbon that are going to be connected there, and from the beginning that's like Portugal is going to have very good land over here. The coffee tars are going to be giving him the extra culture. He does have more food from the bananas, able to work some 1-3s over here as well, the extra production, and he's going to have the 50% off the first harbors. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to wait for harbors. Like looking at his text here, wait a second, he's going pottery now? Hello? Come back? Or is he waiting for, probably he's waiting for somebody to finish Celestial Navigation so he gets the boost from it. I think that's it. That's it, yeah. Now we do have him with cities in the north that are not actually going to be used at anything unless England actually puts cities on his west side, which I'm pretty sure Aleks is aware that will be right in front of Portugal's boats and doesn't want to do that. We do have that iron tile to the south of Coimbra, a second ring. I see horses are going to be second ring from Lisbon to the west side, and quite a few mountains will give him the extra adjacency towards his campuses next to the west. And now I'm actually quite curious how is he going to try to use his Government Plaza. He has a few geothermals and reef tiles around him that he could use towards extra adjacency towards campuses, and the Government Plaza would give him some extra boost as well. Quite curious how this is gonna be like. Well, first trader sent, and we do have already 13 gold per turn generated by Riggy here, 6 science with 9 culture. What is Aztec amenities potential? I think it's only 5. Yeah, only 5. I guess you can get an amber tile, but that's about it. I can't, I mean, the moment with one single big continent doesn't look like he's gonna get that big. Like we're not gonna see plus 12 unless maybe later on we're gonna see him starting to spread around the map here, but anyway, we'll see. I wouldn't go that far into the prediction to actually go for. We do have Goddess of Festivals for Maya. We do have also multiple culture points coming up from his improved plantations. He does have incense tiles here. I see quite a few farms also being put down. Observatories from Mirador. And did he not see Yosemite? Is this... Oh, he did. Okay, so he's gonna need to put a city over here probably. He's gonna need to figure out how to put the cities, one here and one here, I would say, but we'll see how he's gonna do it. So he can get the tiles of Yosemite in there. He's not really incentivized to go to the north. Oh, wait a second, I just saw the cotton tile here. That's gonna be a plus 4, easy peasy. Amber and oyster. Wait, does he have oyster? Where did you see the oyster? Oh, right. If he settles amber, he can get the oyster as well. Yeah, that's a plus 6. And I think he can get the merchant if he's going towards merchants as well. But I don't see him putting down... Well, let me actually take a look here. Yeah, he's going currency in 3. Let's see. What's the first one? It's Zankian. It's the one that gives you the extra bonus towards trade routes. Okay. Oysters over pearls. I think the pearls are better, man. Pearls are a bit better. Okay, so let's put the team labels on the map because we saw each one of their spawns. So let's see who is who over here. On the left side, we got the Aztec company. That's LSC. And on the right side, we do have DSharks. There we go. So there we go. We got them there. They already wrote their team labels here, so it should be fine. I do want to take a look at all of their pantheons here. We got fertility rights for the Netherlands. Did put a city on the west side, but didn't actually put it on the cattle tile. He, for some reason, is staying away from settling that cattle. Man, that would have been amazing. I guess he was worried that maybe his north is... Oh, he discovered his north. Okay, interesting choice to go for that one. Yeah, I guess a 4-1 tile is good, but anyway, we do have him also pulling out harbors, and I do see he's improving a few of his farms here, getting a lot of food from this fertility rights, with the extra food point coming up for the rice, for the wheat, for the maize tile, also for the cattle tile. We do have him improving some coastal resources, and we're going to need to take a look at also on Indonesia. Indonesia is already starting to get 17 science and 16 culture. That's quite bigger than Joce. Joce only 12 and 11 here. It does seem like he's going to need to step on it when it comes to that science generation, because otherwise Indonesia is going to have such a good time to get to those caravels first and try to get to his jongs. Xpli here with 31 production. He did manage to build 3 of these campuses, and you do see that each of them are actually quite good. We got a +5 here, we got another +3 here, and another +1 here. That's going to get extra adjacency from the government plaza. We do have a 4th settler going to the west side on that wheat tile, which is going to give him the benefits of another one of these campuses, and I do see, unfortunately for him, he's going to need to do something to actually get harbors out from Tuban and Palembang. He can't easily connect these cities. What he can do, and what he should do, is put the harbor from Palembang over here, and get from Tuban a harbor over here. So that way he can actually pump out cities from pump out boats from all of his cities. The one from Palembang will go through Majapahit. The one from Tuban will come over here and of course get going. Now that's in the case that you actually want to pump a lot of boats out from your cities. And especially in a coastal environment like this, in a naval fight, you should get the benefits of all of your cities to bear against your opponent. On the other side, we do have Brazil still not actually benefiting from Pantheon. We do see him plugging his choke to the north. England did manage to get a few free boats from his Royal Navy dockyards, and is trying to pressure him a little bit. Now the English galleys don't actually have any benefits, so they don't have like extra strength on them or something like that. They're not as dangerous as longships, for example, or even Dido's biremes. But on the other hand, Brazil does need to be careful how he's gonna have always some boats over here to defend against a possible push, and as you can see over here, Pipo already has such a strong advantage over Aleks with 22 science and 16 culture. He had an amazing spawn coming up here on Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. That +7 campus that's available in Sao Paulo is giving him such a good boost. A +4 here, and of course the government plaza finishing up. Looks like he's gonna try to do some shenanigans over here to the west side. This also gives me another opportunity to talk about a different strategy of Brazil over here. He's going to go for the normal pen brush and voice into campuses, rather than we've seen the last time with a lot of entertainment complexes being put all over the map. Colorado, good evening, sir. Hello there, hello there. You came just in time. We're actually going through the game right now. We're starting up. Brazil is against England, Dutch, and Indonesia on water. Yeah. So we got England here against Brazil. We do have Wilhelmina and Indonesia going against Australia, and you do see he found his borders, while Australia does not know about this. He does have the city on the west side, which is going to be alone. If he wants to get boats out, Australia does need to go all the way around to actually get some boats to the west. That's going to be a problem, and I'm pretty sure Netherlands and Indonesia will try to make good take a good advantage of this. Now, on both teams, we actually have some leaders that are much further ahead than their allies when it comes to the science and the culture. Of course, Xpli here on Guitarja is a good example, and Pipo on the other side with 22 and 16. Australia has a canal city on the march. He does, but he doesn't have a settler to actually go for it. So I would hope he's actually going to go for a canal city, but it doesn't look like at the moment he's actually putting that work there. Yeah, he can definitely. We do have Aztec coming up here with how to say the scouts on Riggy. He did just sit over here to put some protection on the city of Lisbon, but he's probably gonna need to move back. Temeranki is finishing up in Chempoala in 2 turns, and yes, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is the pantheon of choice for Aztec to date. He's gonna get that extra production on each of these marsh tiles and on the floodable terrain. Now I do want to take a look over here on the city states because we got like 2 more turns until we're gonna get into the Golden Age, and we gotta see what this is all about. Fez, Taruga, Bologna and Anchan will be the ones providing the science. We got La Venta, Jerusalem and Yerevan for the religious bonuses. Caguana with Namadol will be providing the culture, and this is actually amazing. Namadol to the south of Aztec. Who's gonna get it? At the moment is not discovered by anybody yet. We do have also Engazargamu for the military, and looks like Buenos is going to be the one for some production. Buenos also does give a lot of amenities from those bonus resources, so it's very good to have anyway. And Hansa will be the only one providing some gold to the teams, even though a lot of them, I'm pretty sure they're going to be benefiting so much from those trade routes and harbors, and that they might not need some extra, but anyway, we'll see. I also noticed Netherlands is starting to trade cap to Majapahit. They're starting to put more importance on the gold from an early stage, so they can acquire a lot of gold and they can afford to do a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure bank that gold for the caravels for the later on upgrades. I do want to see what Aleks is doing with that 200 military strength here. Looks like he's just playing doesn't really have where to go. And you know what I'm a bit afraid of? Sao Paulo didn't actually buy this galley, this tile underneath the galley, and that galley is not actually getting some heals back. That is a bit unfortunate. I don't think there's enough experience points acquired from an attack to actually get him that promotion. So I would think he's gonna want to come back. Well, I honestly, Aleks might actually punch through here. In 2 turns, he might actually punch through. Also, unchanged from normal game. The Zevens are actually quite strong. Yes, they're +7 if I remember correctly. Hello, sir. +7 when attacking defensible districts, and you're talking about the range, how to say, the base strength. The base strength I think is 5 more, right? 5 more than a frigate. It is, yes, 5 more than a frigate, 5 on the midi and 5 on the ranged. If that's what you're, yeah, base. Okay, yeah. And there we go, we actually have Brazil in a bit of a pickle over here. Unfortunately, he didn't have boats ready, and it looks like Aleks did want to punch through with his own boats, try to get the pressure on Brazil here. We do have a bit of lake in the back line of Sao Paulo, where he can store his boats and keep swinging them around in Sao Paulo to keep attacking into England and repair afterwards. I'm actually curious if England is going to try to get a position over here so he can get more boats out or not. I think Pipo is a little bit underestimating England, and that might be a mistake. Even though he does have the upper hand right now with a lot of science and a lot of culture, he shouldn't underestimate his opponent's resolve to actually do some moves here. And as you can see, Aleks is doing his best to be relevant. We do have Earth Goddess as a pantheon also for Brazil, and I do see Audience Chamber is coming up from his Gavron Plaza. He did stay on 3 cities, which is a bit of a surprise for me. I would have have expected him to go 4 cities at least, but I guess he does want to hit that caravel timing as soon as possible. Doesn't wanna F around, if you know what I mean. And look at this, he's actually hitting the city of Sao Paulo. Man, oh man. Can you show gold income? Yes, Hunde, yes. I think we just popped into the classical era, so we're gonna have to talk about all of the civilizations that did go into a golden age, which is all of them. We're gonna need to see what they picked and what choices will they have. Let's take a look. Killayad on pen, brush and voice gold range, 24 science and 26 culture, still on 3 cities. He is moving a city to the northeast, and from Palenque I guess we need to wait to see. Now we got commercial coming up in 3, and I do see webcam now coming up with a Governor Plaza. It is to the east side, which is a bit surprising to me. I was expecting it to the west side here. I think he wants to use the extra food he's getting from the grassland hills to get more mines there, more production. Xpli with 25 science and 27 culture. He is in a pen, brush and voice. 5 cities for him developed. We do have audience chamber coming up in Majapahit, and I do see a campus from Mataram. I also notice a builder coming up from Tuban, and I see more builders on the east side. Quite a few actually builders coming up from multiple cities. He is putting the harbor here. Wait, where is that from? That's from Tuban? That is from Tuban. Okay, so let's see Palembang. Palembang needs 4th population actually to get harbor out. Interesting that he, well, I guess he did good putting so fast those campuses, getting so much science. Now he's gonna need to do a lot of harbor so he can get a chance to snatch those admirals. We've seen it multiple times how admirals can win the game, so we're probably gonna need to see it again. And this time it is gonna be Indonesia and Wilhelmina and Australia and Brazil and England fighting for those admirals. Not to mention, I think even Portugal is going to try to fight for them. We got 6 of them fighting for them. Next up, we do need to see Wilhelmina with 3 cities. He's starting to put down those harbors. He did get hit by a tornado over here that took out his horses and his rice improvement, unfortunate. Captain Morgane is with a free inquiry golden age, which is quite surprising. He's on 15 science and 19 culture. He did go for Moksha first, and I do see he's getting a few builders to repair those improvements. That is quite unfortunate actually. That's a lot of production being taken away. We do see a Governor Plaza to the north in a awkward position, I guess. It's not really focusing on anything here. We do have Aleks with a free inquiry golden age with 3 cities. He's still trying to focus down his opponent's city, and as you can see, the city is getting new boats out from it, plugging in Pingala in there, while Aleks keeps hitting it with his galleys. Now the city is hitting every turn 20 points, so it doesn't look like there's enough strength on these galleys to actually deal enough damage, but he's still gonna try to do it to pressure Brazil into building something else other than his boats, other than his districts and so on and so forth. Now in English territory, he went for God of War and Plunder. He's generating a decent amount of great terminals already on 6 great terminal points a turn. I'm a bit surprised he didn't choose to go for lighthouses fast, like most of the time we've seen England go for lighthouses fast, because they want to benefit from those extra trade routes, fast trade routes in internals. They want to use them for the extra production and the tempo they give him, which is, as you can see, not happening over here. Unfortunately, he did go for an internal, but he doesn't have Magnus, and that's going to take away a lot from his tempo. Now on the other side, he is fighting Brazil, which doesn't either have that big of a production boost here. He's actually on 32 because he didn't go for Magnus. So I guess all in all, he's going to get away with not playing with Magnus. We do have Koco with a pen, brush and voice golden age on Montezuma. He finished at Temenaki in Chempoala, getting that extra production there alongside Lady of the Reeds and Marshes bonuses. We got more settlers coming up from him, another 2-1. He's already on 4 cities, so he is going to start expanding. I'm curious, where is he going to prioritize expanding, west or east? Right? You know, he can actually get 1 east, 1 west anyway. We do have commercials coming up from Tenayuka. He's not going to have that much of competition on these great merchants, because like we've seen, everybody's gonna go for the admirals. We got so many of them going for the admirals on the primordial map. Also, Rafif is saying Indonesia has to go Jebel Barkal. He has a perfect spot for that, and some faith for the boat is not bad. Yeah, I agree, but that's a lot of production, by the way. Medicine 017, good evening, sir. Aztec land with a Temenaki and Lady Reeds. Yeah, indeed. That is one good Temenaki. Yeah, come on, it's good-ish. It's good-ish, you know. He's getting quite a few extra tiles of science over here from the marsh tiles. I gotta give you that. A lot of them are actually very nice. We do have Pipo with Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age on Brazil. It looks like he's getting more of those galleys built, and we do have to see how this is gonna get developed over here. We do see Joce with 25 science and 30 culture on John Curtin. He's still on 3 cities, but he did manage to get a few boats out to tackle the Indonesian galley coming against him. I think he also saw Netherlands to his west side, but I guess Netherlands is getting hit by multiple storms over here. Not really the ideal position he wants to be in. I'm pretty sure he's a bit mad by all of these disasters coming against him. We do have Joce with Pen Brush and Voice trying to get to caravels as soon as possible. Looks like he's going shipbuilding in 2 turns, while Captain Morgane is getting it in 1. He's going for a 4th city to the southeast, and that is going to allow him to actually trade with Portugal if he wants to. We do see him getting quite a few builders out to improve his land, and he did get 2 turns off his government plaza here, specialized in building of choice, his audience chamber. It doesn't seem like he's going to prioritize anything here. Indonesia did manage to put some scouts to stop any kind of expanse on that canal city, and I'm pretty sure actually Australia is going to want to play it a little bit safer, get his fleet over here in Geelong and Canberra, and then upgrade it towards Adelaide afterwards. Riggy currency coming up in 3. Interesting choice. We do have him on 3 cities with audience chamber coming up in 3. Magnus going inside of the city of Lisbon is surprising. I'm not sure that's the best choice, especially since he's going to trade externally for some time now. He does have a lot of chops though, so I guess it's for the chops. Is it for the chops? I think it is for the chops. Prediction? Yes. Who will win? We got on one side a Steak Company, and on the other side we got DSharks. Yes, sir. There we go. A tornado, a hurricane. Yeah, it's all over there in his land. That's just wow. That's a problem. Monumentality perhaps on whom? On Brazil? He didn't. He actually went Pen Brush and Voice. He went Earth Goddess and he went Pen Brush and Voice. That's surprising. He did not take the science golden age. No, indeed. He's getting faith from appeal tiles. Yes. So Earth Goddess. Yes, exactly. That is a bit weird. Well, I guess we're gonna need to see what Pipo's gonna use that faith for. He still has quite a few things to use it if he wants to. Maybe we're gonna see him buy some great people or something like that in the later stages of the game here. Talking about Riggy, he's on 13 science and 27 culture with 81 gold a turn already. I do see him getting audience chamber in the capital city, and I'm still a bit surprised about the Magnus choice he's getting in the city of Lisbon. He's trying to pump out a few more settlers from his other cities, and I do see he has multiple good spots that he could play with. To the north, to the south, actually good spots on the coal tile there. Another one over here on the marsh tile to the southwest of Lisbon. On the other side, on the west side, to the south of the mountains, where Killayad's warrior is there. Well, I guess he's gonna need to take care of that. Wait, he can't even get there. Oh, he can't climb the cliffs. Oh, this is so weird. He cannot climb the cliffs. That is just a problem, big problem. a Magnus for chopping, and then yeah, I mean, yes, it is for chopping. Yes, it is for chopping. I can agree with this. He's chopping out even settlers from the city of Braga. He's trying to get everything as soon as possible, and of course he does have the goal to help out his teammates when they're gonna need it. I'm pretty sure there is gonna be a lot of gold necessary for those caravels and the frigate upgrades. Now, who's gonna get the bigger fleet? I don't know. We'll see. It does look like Pipo already on 40 science with 28 culture. It's still Xpli coming up with 45 and 31 next to Joce's 28 and 33. The fact that Indonesia did go for 5 cities quickly and put down a lot of campuses does allow him to get everything here. And look at that harbor. He did actually go for the harbor so he can pump out boats from all of his cities at once. We do have libraries coming up from Tuban, and Pingala did just get established there. I guess Indonesia's here is gonna get very big very quickly. Butters in 3 looks like we got people on Butters in 2, and that is on Brazil. Brazil here is gonna need to hard upgrade a lot of boats. He's still trying to deal with the English attack, with the English menace. Both of them are actually with oligarchy. We got the flanking, the support bonus on each side. We do have an English archer also over here, and it looks like Brazil is not really shying away from destroying that appeal he has here. Finally, he got back his choke point, and we do need to see what kind of attack will England want to do after this. Quite a surprising fact, Birmingham did get settled on the west side, and that exposes England to an attack from Portugal from the west side. Riggy might get some nows to take out Birmingham at the mid part of the game here, and we're not that far away from it, honestly. We're not that far away from it. The Indonesia play is amazing. Yes, Indonesia's play is amazing, and I guess honestly, I'm at the moment I'm a bit on the fence of how this is going to play out, because you do see the map is wrapping around, and you do see that Indonesia is trying to figure out how he can actually get into Brazil's land. I'm pretty sure Xpli is thinking of how he can help out England, because otherwise England is going to be dead. Like, there's no way Aleks is going to get 2 caravels before people. Medicine asking me to drink some water. I have some Sprite, sir. I have some. I need to get some water. I'm gonna get some water also. They need to kill Brazil before he gets to Minas. Yeah, so many canal cities possibilities. They are, yeah, I guess, yes, you can get one here, one here, or I guess it depends on where you want to place it. He can get through here, he can get through the south over here, for example, on the tobacco. But again, that needs quite a bit of preparation, and it's not that cheap to go with a settler with you, especially next to your opponent's cities. If you place too close, you might get loyalty flipped. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of stuff. You're gonna need a lot of stuff there. Well, we do have already harbor shipping projects coming up from a few of them, and you do see England is getting 27 retirement points. He's trying to get through these first ones, and of course probably passing them. And Netherlands is gonna need one, anyone, honestly. I don't think he can afford to be picky here. And this is another thing that unfortunately is gonna happen. Netherlands is gonna have a hard time getting his science up. And going to see him on 25 cents with 21 culture, trying to get the campus going from Rotterdam. That's only going to be a +1, which did kill a hill over here, unfortunately. He still is not using that one river that he has on the west side. He probably just he got mad. He got mad at this point. He was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to take anything good from you. I'm so mad right now. We do have him trying to figure out if Australia is getting a few more boats, and Australia indeed is getting a few more boats. I see also Governor Victor established in the city of Adelaide. My first thought about seeing Governor Victor here is we might actually see Victor III, you know? Victor third bonuses on all of these galleys. He's gonna try to pump them out from his city one by one and get the promotion on them. Is this? Yes, it is Victor third. Look at that. He has an extra promotion on the galleys. He's gonna get a +7 here. Yeah, it is Victor third. Yelister, hello there, sir. It's fine for Indonesia. He can bring settlers faster. That is true with the jonks, indeed, with the jonks being how to say linked. Will LSE get enough gold? That is a good question. I'm not that convinced they're going to get it, especially when I'm seeing Riggy and Joce going for so much gold there. On the other side, Xpli is only on 18, but he does have 61 science with 40 culture, so I guess he's coming up on cartography really quickly. Only one turn faster than the cartography of Pipo, though. We do have Xpli with the boats coming out of his cities. He knows he needs to prepare himself, and that's another thing that will happen. I'm pretty sure he's going to get to Mercs quite soon. With 40 culture return, he should get there just in time so he can upgrade those caravels. Did he finish feudalism, by the way? Does he have any amazing builder here? No, I don't see any amazing builder. Now we do also see there's a forest fire in Brazil's land. He's starting to get a few more galleys out. He's very close to getting cartography, so that means he also needs to upgrade. If you do get cartography, you can't really pre-build anymore. You can't get galleys anymore, so that's a bit of a big boo-boo, a bit of a big no-no. You should get as many boats out as possible, because otherwise the difference in production is just insane between you building a galley in 1 turn and you building a caravel in like 4 or 5. I influence bets, so everybody bets with me, so I get less return. KW, you're convincing everyone to do like you, huh? Janos, good evening, sir. If only Aztec spawned naval, it would be way different. Do you think it would have been different? I'm not so sure. Hey, Crispy, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift. Thank you, sir. Mr. Zim just subscribed. Welcome, welcome. The press gang, we got the press gangs. Yeah, press gang, you need the press gang, by the way. VAT does have a good idea there. Yes, you do need the press gangs to actually hard build. That card is a little bit further away in the Civic tree. It's coming up with exploration, and that's not something that you can easily get to in time to get caravels at the same time. If you manage to get the 5-8 Luxes on your frigates are extremely strong. Yes, they are. Yes, indeed they are. The caravels are also quite strong. I do see Netherlands is trying to go for a second expansion phase here. We do have the state company, please. Oh my god. Man, he knows he's been hit by those multiple storms over here in his capital city. He has quite a few problems throughout his empire, so he's praying to the gods. That's not gonna happen anymore. He can actually do something against Australia. We got scouts in the water, or I should say scouts coming out from the cities of Indonesia. He's gonna try to get these out so he can couple his boats, or I should say his jonks. I don't think, oh yeah, there we go. We got the Fortens mercenaries for Xpli. So he's gonna need only 90 gold pop for his caravels, while Australia is gonna need to hard upgrade with 180. Australia is also 5 turns away cartography, and I think that's exactly the time that Indonesia needs to get to his borders. If not even later, it's fine. It should be fine, like even earlier. Land units shouldn't give support bonus to naval units. It destroys the balance since it's never possible to slam with caravels. Well, balance-wise, maybe. Reality-wise, I think it makes sense for them to get support bonus. I think we had the discussion with Justice at some point, and the idea is if you have more boats, like if you have more units in a how to say kilometer, a square kilometer, right? If you have like in 10 square kilometers, you're gonna see more of that 10 square kilometers than you're gonna see with only one boat. So that means you are supporting each other by giving more information, and you can coordinate your attacks a little bit better than otherwise. And I think that's how it adds up, and it has the same idea as the land units, because that's exactly what they do, right? Can you check the admirals? Yes, sir. Ox Daniel, good evening, sir. Hello there. We do have Portugal. Okay, they passed everything. They passed everything. Portugal is getting retirement points. We got England trying to get 6. We got Australia on 27. Indonesia not actually getting the projects there. Did Indonesia get something? No, Artemisia was the last one being picked here. And you see Hanoi is the next one. Man. I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Janus. Yeah, it's not... But I mean, you must have some, some ideas coming from realism, and you know how it is. This is so weird, right? When you have ideas that are coming from realism, you complain about them. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the general you. And if you have like ideas coming up from non-realistic stuff, like planes blocking tiles, KW, you still complain about them. Like we're always gonna have something to complain about. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just take a step back. Let's enjoy the game and let's see how it works. Because at the end of the game, the players will still find the ways of actually of actually punching through the game's mechanics somewhat. They're gonna find the weakness in the game mechanics that they're gonna get to exploit in some way or another. Realistic, I've seen slingers take down ironclads. I mean, yeah, it can happen, bro. Like if you throw enough rocks, just throw enough rocks at an ironclad, see what happens. That also is true. Life is not really a zero-sum game. Yeah, you always keep on fighting. You have a lot of fights ahead of you. You get taken down, you get back up, you get taken down, you get back up, you win, you take others down, you get back up, and so on and so forth. That's just life. Well, we do have Indonesia starting to get his caravels out, and that is 10 turns before the medieval era. Looks like he's starting to put the gold in, and he did manage to get a lot of them. Very quick ones, by the way. I'm a bit surprised he went for the scouts so fast, because it's going to take a while until he's going to get his Squadrons, and I think it was more important to get harbor shipping projects out than anything else. He may not have believed in his chances to acquire these. Now he is going to need to get some, because otherwise Portugal, England and Australia will get all of them. I think somebody actually picked one, and let's see, so Indonesia picked this one, and then Gaius Duilius was picked by England immediately. He got the Foreign Fleet one, and now we see Portugal is going to pick it, England is going to pick one, and then Australia is going to not have one. You had a sub on. Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, probably was a gift. Thank you so much, Crispy. Thank you so much, Crispy, for the gift over here. Janus, welcome back to the Dreamers, sir. Welcome them. You see, welcome back to the Dreamers. And we do have those harbor shipping projects coming up from Tuban, and I see Banjar Mason. They're a bit too late though, and I do see actually that. Oh wait, they're actually passing. Who are they passing to? They're passing to Australia? Is that what's happening here? They're actually passing to Australia? I think so. Because I'm pretty sure Portugal passed, and yeah, I think Australia just got it. Just got Himerios. They wanted to make sure Australia is going to get it, whatever happens. Portugal is going to get the next one. England is going to have one as well. And well, that's a big problem for Indonesia. How far away is Joce? 4 turns away from cartography. We do see those caravels are starting to move forward. They're going to get to hit at least once against these Australian galleys before they upgrade. Well, Indonesia over here is going to have a bit of a problem. Now, Captain Morgane is barely getting an apprenticeship here. He's 33 science and 25 culture, and if he doesn't click right now on the frigates, he's never going to get them. Like, I have extreme doubts he's going to get them. And I guess at this point they realize they don't have enough gold for everybody, and so they're just focusing as much as possible on Xpli. On the other side, we do have also caravels coming up from Brazil. They are, oh my god, look at the boats. They're attacking the galleys of England. The galleys of England just don't have what it takes to defend against them. Aleks is 3 turns away from getting his cartography. He's trying to pump out more galleys here so he can withstand the next attacks. Of course, they're going to need to keep gold for him. That's going to be quite a challenge over here. And while on the other side, there's like no problem like that. Riggy is making so much gold. 105 gold a turn. We got Joce on 57. Koco is on 31. England needs to hold on somehow. Yeah. I know. Give me a second. I was watching something really quickly here. Okay. On Aleks, I think he's actually gonna lose, yes, maybe 1 or 2 more galleys, maybe 3 more galleys, but he's still gonna get new ones, and he's gonna try to upgrade his own. He's gonna keep on fighting Brazil here. At the moment, Brazil did not get an admiral, which is good, while I think England did. England got Gaius Duilius, and he's gonna get the next one as well, or he should get the next one. Now Aleks is from the same team as Xpli, and it does seem like they passed this one, Zengi, which there we go, just got popped by somebody. No, there we go, he didn't. They got both. Oh my god, that is such a good one. So Indonesia just got Zengi. He got his animal to go against Australia, while Rajendra Kola got picked up by England. He's gonna get the he's gonna take it away from Brazil. I don't think Brazil did manage to get one. He did not get one. He doesn't have enough admiral points unless Portugal actually passes. And I guess Riggy will pass it because he doesn't need one. We'll see if anybody else is going to try to do something. And there we go. We got the first shots at Australia's galleys. We do have some of them going in the south. They're going to end up fighting these galleys over here with the extra promotion on them. These are going to be quite strong. And while Indonesia's boats will need the extra +5, it's going to take a little time for those for that admiral to get on the front line. He also will follow up with frigates here if he does manage to get enough niter. That is usually the problem with junks. You actually need to get the niter for it. And as you can see over here, he does have a niter tile right next to his capital to the southwest, and I do see he is not going to get any other one. More cities coming up from Netherlands. Finally, he's going to settle that city on the river, and I do see him moving in the southwest somewhere. He also has a niter tile that he could improve, but I'm pretty sure the science is just not going to be there. Now finally, Captain Morgane is going for cartography. He's also improving some more of these tiles here, getting a +2 campus from the capital and more traders. Very important to get the gold generation here. Now we do have also about the same production between Joce and Xpli. It is going to be important what kind of era they're going to have in the next one, and we're going to need to take a look at the era score here soon enough, since we do have 7 more turns until the next Congress. Now we and of course the change of the era. Now 52 science 56. Oh wait a second, 52 points 56 coming up for Maya. Maya Uxmal did actually get to settle next to Yosemite, with Tikal being put in the south. Okay, it's a little bit different than I imagined, but it's still very good. We got some army moves coming up here. 2 of the boats got attacked. Now Australia is going to have his own caravels with an admiral, and you do see this caravel is going to take quite a beating if it gets attacked by the caravel with a +7 emblem promotion of Australia. I'm pretty sure Indonesia needs as soon as possible to get Zengi on the front line, because that's generating so much of a difference between his boats and his opponent's boats. We do have We do have multiple quadrims coming out from the cities. He's trying to get harbor shipping projects there. Interesting that he still is going for the harbor shipping projects, but oh well. Okay, boats, England, where is he? Cartography 1 turn, civil service 2 turns. I see, yes, he did lose a few more boats. These caravels are gonna get in and rip apart his galleys, but these are not one shot. Still some of them will survive over here. We got warriors in the water, so he tries to get some extra support on those boats, and still no admiral for Brazil, while England does have one. Janus, Indo quantity, Aussie quality. Yeah, well, I guess so. But I would say even Australia has quite a few galleys here that turned into caravels. 1, 2, 3 that I can see, with another 2, 4, 5 that could get out there. I'm a bit worried about this squadron that's coming out from Adelaide. He's going to need to delete it. Otherwise, well, he's going to break the stacking rule. Minus 60 per turn and no savings. Wait, who's minus 60 per turn? I see Xpli is minus 7. Wow, bro. Minus 60. I was thinking, oh my god. Oh, you mean about 60 per turn. About 60 per turn. Okay. Oh, on this, on Killayad, Captain and Aleks. Yeah. They have savings. Wait, they have savings. Look at this. Naval is always a fight with gold. Can you hit with caravel twice and unlock a spot for the quad to move? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I guess he can try to get out of here. He can 100% take out this Indonesian caravel without that much of fear of counterattack. I don't think the boats of Indonesia are strong enough to attack into the Australian boats at all. And I think Australia should know this. Like, he's just, for some reason, he's delaying the move of his admiral. Or I guess it was too late anyway to get it there. Wait, is this gonna change something? This is gonna be 78 against 68. Well, it's gonna be something a bit more, but I wouldn't say it's gonna be critical. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, we got Aztec actually getting quite big over here with a 246 series, looking at 5 turns away from getting a golden age. He's 8 points out from getting that golden age. He did also manage to get his entertainment complex and going for the Tlachi. He's gonna get a +4 from the unique building. He has Etemenanki and he's getting a decent amount of yields, 35 cents, 50 culture with 110 production, actually the biggest production in the game here. We do have also another campus coming up from Teotihuacan, and that's going to be a +3 next to the mountains in Forten. So he should be well on his way towards getting that golden age here. Looking at Pipo, he's still trying to tear apart the English Navy, but look at that, we got caravels now, and they can counterattack. They have an extra +5 on the Brazilian caravels. It's just a numbers game, and as you can see, Aleks is trying to get the weaker galleys in the cities so he can repair them, while of course the stronger caravels are gonna go forward. It looks like England was or did the right things to actually stop the Brazilian attack, and Pipo is not going to get some easy cities for his empire. The same can be said about Australia here. Looks like Indonesia need to do something really quickly here to save his boat. And wait a second, oh, immediately after that caravel actually got damaged, the damage counters changed significantly. We had a +77 here. When that admiral entered into the fight, for some reason it just gave so much of a boost. Is this is this correct? Oh, I guess we got some extra support bonus actually coming out, but man, wasn't it like 63? I remember it was 63. How did it get from 63 to 77? Military alliance. Okay, military. And did they not have military alliance? That might have been it. I think it was military alliance. Military alliance. That's it. Okay, the military alliance. They did not have the military alliance. That's why it was such a big difference between them. Maybe he did have civil service, but his allies didn't have. Yeah. There we go. Emblem promotion is so valuable. I agree, and that's exactly why Victor third is a thing here. The +7 is just amazing on galleys and also on big boats. +8 support bonus, yes. Can we hit with a caravel twice and unlock a spot for the... I did answer that. Okay. We got more turns. Let's take a look from the left to the right really quickly. Killayad 52-56. Xpli going dark 56. Captain Morgane going dark. Aleks is going dark. We got Koco here about to get that golden age. I was talking about this. Pipo going dark. Joce going dark. Riggy going dark. Oh my god, we're gonna have so many in the dark age here. This is extremely dangerous for Australia because of those upcoming jonks, not really because of the boats he has to tackle here, but only because of those jonks. Let's take a look on Xpli. Will we have Niter? That's the biggest question. So he's... Oh, Killayad is getting the Niter for him. That is amazing, by the way. I totally omitted the fact that Maya, of course, has a lot of science anyway for himself. And it looks like he's actually going to use those tiles between Palenque and Webcap now to get those aqueducts in. And he's going to get the extra production from them. Where did he get his niter? Where is his niter? Did he settle on it? Niter? Hello? Oh, he has commercial on it. Okay, I see it. It's under the commercial. So it's better to him to sim up a little now that he has a rest. Australian boat support bonus is enough. Does the support bonus from land units to naval units stack? Yes, Circa Session. If yes, why they don't bring more land units? Usually they do. Actually, usually they do. And that's the reason actually Indonesia got a lot of scouts. You can see there's coming to the front line here. Not only that, but also jongs are gonna... oh my god, 4 jongs already on the way. These units, when they are escorted, they get an extra +5 on them, and they're amazing to actually attack and break into, I should say, choke points. I want to see Gitarja plant a trebuchet on the island outside Australia, bomb the bay. Yeah. Over here, you mean? Yeah, just get one over here, right? Let them rip. Just let them rip, guys. Can jongs form formations with the land units? Yes, sir, they can. Go artillery the island. Yeah. Oh my god, that would be actually amazing if we see a trebuchet over here. Just, oh my god, that is gonna be so funny. One trebuchet to rule them on. Even a catapult is gonna be so funny. What do we do today, guys? We're trying to shoot rocks at the boats. See what happens. Well, we do have Brazil and England coming out to fight over here, and it looks like England does have a few issues. Didn't get that much gold to upgrade all of his boats, and it looks like he went on the offense here, while Brazil is trying to sneak in some more boats. Needs to be careful because Brazil does have a lot more gold from his teammates, and at the same time we do see England is not gonna have that many more pre-builds to upgrade with, not to mention the lack of gold he's gonna have. I'm a bit surprised he's actually going for something else like Diplo quarters coming up here from Sheffield instead of going for more caravels, because he's gonna need every little bit of it. We got Xpli losing gold here. Whoa. Okay, this must be a problem with the cards. Oh, he's using retinues, that's why. Okay, that's a problem with the cards. He's not using the -1 card. I don't know why he's using Maritime Industries anymore, because I'm pretty sure he's not actually pre-building anymore. Like, he's not building any more quadrims. He already has enough of them, so it makes no sense to actually use that card. The -1 though, the -1 is extremely important. He has a lot of units out that are taken away from his gold per turn. Also based on Halo the game, Halo Sergeant. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's where you got the name. Oh, I see, I see. Chess.com. Oh. Man. I'm sorry, but after I'm drinking coffee and so on and so forth, my jaw started to hurt quite a bit. Give me a second so I can get some ibuprofen. Man, I gotta say it's a hell of a time to actually have this happening to me. Usually when something like this, oh man, when something important is about to happen, I get this. It's unbelievable. I got some stories also about some time when I was trying to do the first shows, helping out my friends and so on and so forth. Oh man, oh man. So. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna talk about it through obviously the Congress or something when we have a little bit of time. We got Indonesia coming up here with the defense. It looks like he's trying to get some quadrims from the other cities. He couldn't actually finish the one in Adelaide, and it looks like he's getting pressure with the Jongs. He's probably going to lose all of his fleet on the west, while the caravels of Indonesia will actually need to get into the territory of Netherlands to get some heals back. We do have the Jongs showing up, and they do significant damage against these caravels, taking them down one by one. Aussie ships have upgrades though, not sure it will matter. Yeah, well, I mean, it did matter to help them survive here, but I think at this point it won't matter that much anymore. We're going to need to see if they do manage to get the second level of promotions, since they did acquire quite a bit of experience here. Well, I think it will be a bit too much damage coming up from multiple Jongs at the same time. It's all about how Indonesia will play this. If he keeps on attacking one by one by one by one, it's going to be a hard problem. If he attacks with multiple Jongs at once, that's going to be a totally different way of going about it. Okay, we got England that needed to get back his caravels, and he's putting land units in front, so he stopped the Brazilian units for some time. He slows them down. He needs the gold to upgrade, and I'm pretty sure he wants to get mercenaries. He's still 4 turns away from mercenaries. That's definitely not quick. Pipo is also just lost his golden age, so unfortunately doesn't have a lot of culture remaining, but I think he did get mercs, so that yeah, there we go. He has a merc, so he's 90 gold a pop. Getting his street carnival going now from Rio de Janeiro, and still on free cities. He's gonna focus everything on taking down England in the next few turns here. He's also trying to pump out quadrims so he can upgrade into frigates, so he can actually punch through the defenses of England. We do have on the other side Killayad with 62 science and 62 culture did manage to get a second Pen-Bash Voice golden age, and is preparing his extra production, is funding the niter that Xpli needs so he can keep on attacking the Australian boats. And we do see that slowly but surely these Australian caravels are being taken down. We got also Captain Morgane, Dark Age, it looks like Aleks Dark, Normal Age. We got Koco with a golden, 45-45, still got a few cities going for Colosseum, 2, 4, 6, 7. And looks like Portugal is going to join the fight soon against Indonesia. And they might actually bring this back with the help of Portugal. This is where Captain Morgane needs to shine, needs to get his own boats and the Zevens. It would be such a pity if we don't actually see the Zevens on the map here. We do have Joce, Dark Age, Pipo, Dark Age, Riggy, Dark Age. Okay, so I'm gonna story time, guys. Story time. Let's see. Let's go for this military. Let's go for anti-cav. Come on, let's be real. Who's gonna pick that? And let's go for. Actually, let's go recon. No, anti-cav. Recon. Okay. I was thinking like maybe recon is gonna be picked, but hopefully not. So story time. Yeah, I guess you guys know that I did some video editing, some how to say production and so on and so forth. I had video equipment with multiple cameras, with like the lights and everything, and I was doing basically everything by myself. At some point, I wanted to also expand my knowledge into how to do something like have a studio with like set cameras connected to a central computer that actually does everything and so on. And I found some friends of mine that actually were needing something like that for some shows. They were trying to talk. They wanted the platform to talk with, something like, well, it was at that point, it was like a new, how to say, the new politicians or something like that, which, well, had good ideas in my mind. I stayed away from politics right afterwards. But anyway, the point was I was trying to get some experience, and I was trying to get everything done, right? So I set up a room, I set up the lights, I set up the green screen, the back end with something what we could do, and I managed to get everything on the computer, like software wise, and the scenes and so on and so forth. So basically I was proving to myself that I could do it with the equipment I had, with only a few things. The kick, 2 days before I needed to do everything, I don't know if you guys know, but right before, next to the lobe of the ear, there's like a canal that actually your body uses to drain some extra excess something. I don't know exactly what it is, but anyway, that got blocked over there. It's right over here somewhere, and because of that got blocked, it got infected, and I got like a big ball over here behind my ear of something. So I knew that I'm gonna have something very important. I went to the hospital, and I was like, okay, the doctor looked at me, and she was like, you know, there are two ways of going about this. We actually give you some medicine, it goes down, you take care of the infection, and then you come in and we cut it. And I was like, how long is that gonna take? A week. And I'm like, no, what's the second option? Well, we cut it now, but it's gonna hurt. And I'm like, oh my God, like in 2 days I need to do that. Okay, cut it now. And oh my God, I was like, oh no. They put me on a table, they cut the thing over there. And I was like, man, I gotta say, you know, there were like two beautiful girls over there. I couldn't scream, I couldn't do anything. I was like, oh man, no. I was, you know, didn't say anything, not even, you know, nothing. And anyway, I managed to get out of there, and during the whole thing, during the whole show that I had to prepare and everything, I had to wear the how to say, not a stitch, it was something like a bandage over here, bandage behind my ear, that it got, man, I was looking like I was coming out from the asylum, honestly, from the crazy people, you know, like I had something coming out over here on my whole how to say, face, like a mesh that was holding the bandage, because I couldn't come, how to say, I couldn't keep it otherwise there. Oh my God, such an experience, bro. Such an experience. Anyway, I'm not that high elo, so people usually play random moves rather than main line. That's always my problem too. Spend lots of time to learn line, and then stupid player on the other side doesn't know main line. I mean, yeah, that's why you gotta adapt, you know, like whenever... and a lot of the problems when this happens, yeah. A lot of the time that happens. Anyway, Aztec with MVP potential here, but Maya could fight that. I think actually we're gonna see Portugal coming up with the MVP if we're not gonna have Wilhelmina come out with his boats on the east side. Man, okay, and we got Indonesia over here, and it looks like he's still fighting those junks. It doesn't look like Australia is repairing his caravels that fast, while Indonesia is getting these junks in how to say, in attack formation here. He just took out one of the caravels, while Australia needs to replenish them. It seems like he's getting new quadrims out from Canberra and Adelaide. Do junks get formation bonus in BBG? Yes, yes. You mean the +5? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's exactly why he's getting them information here. I think it appears. Yeah, there we go. 5 combat strength when information. Let's check out what. Okay, so we do have Science City State coming up over here as the do not provide. Melee loses 5 combat strength, and then Lady 6 guy gains 2 Diplo. We did have, yeah, we did have the computer say 8 on everything. Then it should be fine. We do have traders coming up from Braga. It looks like builders from Porto. Lisbon is getting some galleys out. And I've seen a lot of galleys moving towards the city of Hobart. It does look like Riggy is going apprenticeship. Does he have the nows? No, he doesn't have the nows yet. He's also going for divine right for the next year government, and I do see he prefers to keep pre-building than anything else. There are a few English boats on the west side of Birmingham as well, trying to keep the chokes over there in the north, while Portugal is pre-building as also a few of them to the north here, Beja, Coimbra, and Porto. These Brazilian boats are starting to tackle the English ones, and Aleks has 2 more turns to get his own mercenaries. This is going to be a problem. He's still going to need to hard upgrade to keep these Brazilian boats out so he can upgrade the other ones. We got him building, hard building some from Manchester over here, and I do see Sheffield, London getting some more. He doesn't have the nows now. Yeah, there's no nows now. He'll get the nows later, but now he has no nows. Yes. When? Now? Oh man, Spaceballs. That actually reminds me of Spaceballs. I'd want to see what's going on here, if Adelaide is going to have any chance of pushing back. We do have Australian Squadrons showing up, and it looks like these Jogs still have a problem punching through the defenses. Australia is trying to take, like, how to say, I think his cycle is called cycling through his units, so he gets the ones that are not actually damaged in the front line with the ones in the back line, so he can get some heals off, pop some heals off, but it doesn't look like he's gonna have enough of them. Finally, we do have a frigate coming up from Australia, and we do see Indonesia is trying to get some more of these junks with promotions. Since he's getting the promotions, that's gonna be extra bonuses attacking into these caravels. That's very nice. It actually equals out that emblem. I hope you get a new hat in France. This one is so last year. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. We're gonna see what kind of hats we got in France over there. We're gonna see. Okay, we got Australian frigates coming up to the south, and I do see Portugal is going to bring the nows, is going to bring the boats. That is something that Indonesia, by the looks of it, is not foreseeing. I don't see new boats or pre-builds coming up from Xpli over here in his land, and unfortunately that's actually going to be quite problematic. Netherlands has a few pre-builds, only 3 of them, and I guess the biggest problem they have is the gold. They're not generating enough gold, so they can afford every little bit of upgrade. I think actually Joce did very well to keep at bay his opponent, even if his opponent had very, very strong units here against him. That Victor III saved his city and his land. It allowed him to actually have strong enough caravels to withstand the pushes, and of course, as you can see over here, he's even trying to punch out of there. I think this is a mistake actually, because they could have popped off some hills, while now Indonesia might actually take down one of the caravels. We got the Colosseum coming up next turn from Aztec, and I do see settlers coming up from Tenochtitlan. We do have Chempoala coming up here as well, 2 turns from it, and I do see Teotihuacan in 3 turns. He's gonna get another one of these settlers. Okay, we do have Okay. Aztec will be big, yeah. Aztec will be quite big. The biggest issue, I guess, we're going to need to figure out is how is he gonna try to use his bigness against everybody else. We do have a settler coming up, a lot of settlers coming up from him, and he's gonna get 10 cities quite soon. While he is still struggling to get all of the science going, that's something that we don't see an issue for Killayad, for example, to the northwest. And one of the things that does happen here, Maya did prefer to sim rather than attack into Portugal. Is gonna figure out quite soon that will be a mistake. Killayad unfortunately did not put enough pressure on Portugal. That means Portugal was left to pre-build. He does not know this yet, but there are so many boats from Portugal that can be converted into those nows that will help turn the tide of war against Indonesia and at the same time Netherlands. If they win this war, they will probably win the game, regardless of what Maya does over here. We do have England also still on his last legs. He does have a few caravels coming up here, and it doesn't look like he's gonna go that far ahead. And yeah, I do see he's getting some of these Brazilian boats to attack into England. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to go. Okay. Looks like there are a few hat shops in Paris. You better get a new one or I will close off country. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. 10 to go. Yeah, 10 to go, man. We got Brazil actually getting hit here, and it looks like his caravel did manage to get enough promotions, enough experience to get the promotions off. In the tech side, Riggy is still trying to get. Oh no, he did get the nows. Okay, when are we seeing the nows? Well, now we're gonna see the nows. We got Riggy needing to move quite a few of them on the front line. So many of these quadrims did get pre-built by Joce. And it looks like he's still keeping strong the Indonesian boats at bay. This is not something that Palembang is going to be prepared for. And it doesn't look like Netherlands actually is going to be prepared for either. He's trying to get a few more Morganes out. And I do see he's getting them from these cities on the east side. While, yeah, I like the effort. I don't like the late timing of it. Captain Morgane is on the mercenaries in 1. And he is going to get quite a few boats out, but not enough to actually stop this this fleet. We do have so many Portuguese galleys that are going to turn into nows. Coupled with the Australian frigates, they should have enough damage to take on not only the fleet of Indonesia, but also whatever in Netherlands can put out. We still have Brazil sitting on 3 cities, and his main focus is to take out English cities. He is tearing apart the English fleet slowly but surely, even though the English fleet does benefit from a lot of these how do you call them, support bonuses from the land units. Just looking at what's going on here, the yields are looking a little bit better in the gold generation. Captain Morgane did manage to acquire 115 gold, or is managing to acquire 115 gold a turn. It does look like Australia did also manage to punch through that Indonesian choke point on the stronghold to the west side of Canberra, while he's going to try to push back. It looks like that caravel is going to take a beating over here. There we go. The 3 junks did manage to take it down. We do need to see if Australia is gonna be fast enough with these frigates from the south to actually take these on. The moment they did not show themselves, you can see there are scouts in the water from Indonesia and Netherlands, knowing this might happen, and they're gonna be quite surprised over here when Portugal is gonna upgrade everything. We do have at the moment Riggy on 700 military strength. Well, I believe most of that military strength is still yet to come. Like he's probably gonna have over 1,000 after he's gonna finish upgrading everything. The nows do have a promotion on them with the emblem. They do have an extra +7, and with the frigates coming behind them to do the first moves, you can imagine this is gonna be quite a battle over here in the west of Adelaide. Wilhelmina will come with a huge navy in 2 tons. Yeah, well, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boats here. Okay, that's not bad, but how is he gonna upgrade everything? Does he have, well, I guess that he was getting mercenaries, right? Mass production in 2. Wait, why is he going shipyards? Okay. At least he has very good polders. This lake is amazing, right? Yeah, that's a very good polders. Well, there we go, guys. There we go. Australia's punching out. We got also Indonesia moving to the south, trying to get ahead of those Australian boats, but that's not going to happen. Indonesia was caught off guard. It looks like we got those nows coming into the fight, and now they're taking out the Indonesian caravels quite easily, 73 against 65 strength. We do have Australia also punching out of his box over here with still a few caravels remaining alive and frigates. More boats coming up from Portugal on the city of Hobart's border, so he can actually upgrade there, while so many of these squadrons are still yet to be upgraded, promoted. They still, I mean, even so, they have a problem with gold. Even with Riggy's 170 gold at 10, Joce's 80, and Koco's 59, they still have a problem. Finally, Netherlands is getting his own caravels upgrades with the mercenaries, and he is moving towards the square rigging. He's gonna get those the 7 Provincian to fight for him. That is going to be a very good unit to attack into. The problem is the timing. Can he actually get them in time? I want to change my prediction. Do you? Really? Goober Dragon, good evening, sir. Yes, indeed, we're actually casting a Scream today. Well, I didn't see any official games, so might as well cast a stream. Good evening, sir. I thought it's still a good idea to get the word out there. DSharks are getting stronger, and also Last Day Company is getting a lot more experience from this. You know, one step forward. We got England also coming up here with the major defense is still putting out a big fight against Brazil, even getting hard built quite a few of those boats there, trying to get a settler out from Manchester. He's probably thinking he needs to get out of there as soon as possible. He's actually, what is this settler doing, and why is he moving it through the water? It feels like that caravel is gonna punch through. Bro, get it to safety, man, get it to safety. We do have this big naval battle unfolding before our eyes between Portugal, between Indonesia and Australia. Netherlands still needs to join the fight here, and this was something as a treat for tonight. We didn't see Indonesia with Netherlands in the same team for a long time now. Okay, where's the settler going? Settler, hello? Okay, only a few more boats remaining. That's another one of the caravels taken down. Brazil is moving in to kill London and Sheffield. He's not gonna try to pillage all of these tiles, but it does seem like England is not giving up on this, even chopping a few caravels to keep alive a little while longer, getting a few new ones here, and I do see he's gonna need to do something about the west as well. We got the nows getting upgraded here in the Portuguese northern coast, and there are 4 boats that could be upgraded and sent towards English territory. They're gonna make quite a splash in Birmingham. Netherlands is coming, 3 more times. Yeah, I guess. Oh man. Man, I gotta feel sorry for Netherlands here. He didn't actually get a river. He didn't get to use the river. He did get hit by multiple weather effects over here, climate problems, hurricanes and tornadoes that pillage his land and change stuff and so on. It's just like it just wasn't in the stars for him. Now he's gonna try to do his best to come back into this. He doesn't have an admiral for these posts, but neither does Portugal have one. So I guess it's equal in that sense. We're gonna need to see if Netherlands is gonna have enough boats to withstand this next attack with Indonesian support. I can't really say Australia did go. I would say it did get out of this without a scar. We do have so many of these boats taken down. It looks like only 3 more boats are available in Adelaide to fight with, while Indonesia does have the Jongs, very strong units, and I'm pretty sure Netherlands, when those the Zevens will come out, will have very strong frigates of his own. So I think it's all about the timings here, and it's all about the number games. We do need to see if Indonesia is going to manage to get new boats out, and this is another surprising fact. I was expecting Indonesia to try to hard build quite a few of those boats. He is 2 turns exploration, so maybe he's waiting to put on the card, on the press games card, so he can pre-build much, or I should say build much faster. Oh, that caravel, man, it actually got a promotion. Promotion. Okay. Fish is always the biggest indeed. 4 more turns for Netherlands to come out. Well, he's actually out already. We got caravels. Come on guys, come on. Don't dish it out on Netherlands. Look at that. He's already out. It's fine. He just needs to get those December provisions, right? And he has 1, 2, 3 pre-builds with another 2 coming out next turn. He needs a lot more, I gotta say. I guess the biggest challenge is to get the gold. Can they get the gold? Should get the gold. They already upgraded the majority of the Netherlands fleet, so they should get the gold. Now, this is going to be a problem. Brazil taking down England has been in the cards for some time now, and I'm pretty sure England just wants to get out of there. I don't think it's a good idea to place another city on this coast, and he is trying to delay this takeover with some ancient walls. Probably not going to be exactly what he thinks it's going to be, especially after these frigates are coming out. These frigates are going to chew through the defenses of London much faster than he would ideally want. Sheffield is protected though. They cannot get to Sheffield. These are hills, so the Brazilian units cannot actually attack into the city of Sheffield. And Brazil is gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way, on the land, not on the seas. Okay, it looks like Portugal did actually go all into the Indonesian Jongs. This might have been a strategic mistake for Indonesia to leave his Jongs over here to take down one of the caravels. Portugal did try to use the extra movement of these nows to get there. Or I should say the movement of the nows to get there. Let's see, what do we have here. Okay, attacking into the nows. Took one down. Come on, let's go, Captain Morgane. Yeah, he's showing up to the fight over here. Indonesia, you need to get out of there, bro. You need to figure out how to save your Jongs, to let those caravels take the beating. Okay, one of the caravels got taken down. Looks like it was an eye for an eye, and he's gonna leave this caravan. No, you left it all alone. Wait, Morgane, bro, why did you sacrifice the Indonesian Jong? Oh, Pepega. No. Pepe, cry. Pepe, cry. He sacrificed the Jong. Man, you can't, like, those Jong don't grow on trees, bro. They're extremely rare. Now what is Xpli gonna do? Anyway, we got 10 more turns until the next era, so at least we're gonna need to see their ENA score here. Some seeming... Oh, Brazil took the settler. Wow. Wait, where did that archer come from? Man, this archer, bro, it's what, 3 strength and he took a settler. This, I call this archer MVP right now, honestly. That fish tile looks like the Great Lighthouse. Which fish tile? Which fish tile? Oh, people. We do have somebody actually settling his 10th city. Is that Aztec? 246. Yeah, look at that. He actually settled Tamuin in the south. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities from Aztec. And he's getting a few horses towards England over here. We got also a few horses from Portugal going towards England. They're going to try to pressure a little bit on the land. While Aztec did manage to get 145 culture with 71 science. Not bad, not bad. Outside London. Oh, this is actually Colossus, not Great Lighthouse. It is Colossus. MVP is Pipo. I can't say Pipo is not MVP here. Yes, Pipo. Pipo is always MVP, man. Man, so many games I've seen him. In so many games I've seen him. He's always trying to be the one with the most valuable moves. Okay, the Jongs are taken down here. It looks like another one of those caravels did fall. Indonesia is trying to get out with 2 Jongs alive, while Netherlands is trying to protect him. We do have Captain Morgane also getting a few pre-built quadrims here that will turn into the 7 Provincians soon. They're gonna need a bit of niter to get those out, and I can't wait to see the damage counters here against the Naus. They won't have promotions on them. That's gonna be a bit bad a boom. We do have Tuban also starting to get Jongs. I think he's gonna need to get rid of that niter to pre-build some. Otherwise, well, I guess, wait, he already has, no, it's fine actually. He has Merchant Republic, so he has the press gangs card anyway. Jongs are bravely running away. Yeah, exactly. Well, they're doing the correct thing. They're running away. Tactical retreat, yeah. Man, you need to live to fight another day. Yeah, looks like Portugal, with the help of Australia, is starting to punch through the Netherlands fleets, and now the Zevens are on the map here. They still don't have an admiral for them, which is kind of unfortunate. Isun Sin is the next great admiral, and Portugal might actually get to pick it. He's trying to pass it, so he gives it to Australia, while Netherlands is only making 7 great admiral points a turn. We're gonna need to see more caravels coming out here, and I do see the Zevens are gonna be quite tough to beat. The Naus, some of the Naus still have promotions on them, so they can pop those hills off, which is gonna be quite important here. We do need to see how Indonesia is gonna try to use the Jongs so he can get some damage on these Portuguese boats. And of course we do see wave after wave after wave of Naus coupled with frigates coming against both Netherlands and Indonesia. It's a bit too late to actually start building up a fleet now from Indonesia. He would have needed to do that I think 7 turns ago to actually keep managing to get in time over here to keep reinforcing the front line. We do see Australia is getting here and building that line of units, while Captain Morgane is getting the defense in a formation in the front behind the caravels, so he can actually deal the damage against any unit coming next to those caravels. We're gonna need to see if they're gonna be successful though. Thunderians, I know they won't, but I would like to see the Aussies getting a few sim turns here. They could actually avoid the realmy things, but go. Well, I get this is an all-in right now. There's like there is no left-right vision. There's only one single target that he has in mind to actually win the naval fight, and I can't say he's doing wrong about it. Most of the time, that's how it goes. You have to go full into something to actually win it. I've seen multiple times how the players do tend to try to say, oh, but I have time to get a campus, I have time to get a commercial, I have time to put down a theater square, maybe a wonder, maybe get me a builder, maybe, you know, like maybe something else. And then exactly that production was missing because he didn't build like one extra unit or two extra units to topple the enemy's empire. It's well, it's always something that you're gonna have to judge on the spot if you have that ability or not. You can see the privateers coming off from Australia, and I gotta say he's not actually doing bad in the science. He's 88 science and 44 culture, and he's in a dark age. He's not doing bad. He's actually not doing bad. And we got Netherlands here, fortunately being caught between a rock and a hard place. And I do see these the Zevens are starting to do some attacks. It looks like Captain Morgane is a bit late when it comes to the moves. Most of the Australian frigates did shoot, and we do see them taking down a lot of the health of the boats of both the Jongs of Indonesia and the boats of Netherlands. Now I do see Francis Drake as an admiral got picked up. That's gonna be quite important, an extra +5 on these boats. It might be a bit too late though. He moved it in the city of his capital, and I think he's gonna move it on the front line soon. We're gonna see extra damage coming up from those the Zevens, and at the same time extra defense on the caravels. He's about the positioning over here. They're fighting in neutral territory, which unfortunately doesn't actually allow him to pop heels off, and we do have new boats coming up from Indonesia. The longer Australia takes to get to take down all of this defense, the harder it will be, because Indonesia will reinforce as soon as he can. And these Jongs are going to be much more powerful than the Australian boats. You can see the 70 versus, for example, the frigates 47, or the caravels 66, or even I think I saw privateer here. That's 70 against 50. These the Zevens though, these the Zevens are gonna be amazing, by the way. 70 strength attack versus the now 71, and that's not even with a promotion. I'm not so sure why he's waiting. I guess we're gonna see some trades here. Most of the caravels are gone. We do have I guess a very, very weak one coming back in the capital here. That's about it. When the game arrives, some things are reconsidered. Wait, you're not wrong, but when the late game... Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess sometimes you just get caught in the late game. You didn't realize you're actually gonna survive until then. But anyway, we do have Brazil actually starting to get his sim up. You see, immediately after he saw that he took down the English fleet and he's gonna win this, he did start to pump out cities from his setters, actually from his cities, and he's starting to get a few more sim maneuvers going with the Temple of Artemis from Recife. We got harbors coming up from Brasilia. We got foreign ministry coming up from Rio de Janeiro, and I did see him getting the Great Lighthouse here in his capital. I don't know what happened to it. Like, why is he not building it? Oh, Lisbon is building it. That's why. I think this is the most important part, by the way, what's happening here between Netherlands and his opponent. I still think the Zevens are actually a bit too... how do you call them? Too passive in this. And I would have loved to see a bit more... proactive moves here being done. But anyway, we're gonna need to see how this evolves. Finally, we got some junks coming in from the north, and it looks like Australia does have an ironclad in the fire range. I think that ironclad actually cannot take down junk by one turn, and we do see these junks are gonna need to figure out exactly what their targets are. Multiple caravels coming out from the cities of Indonesia, and he's trying to chop as many boats as he possibly can, coupling them with some escorts and sending them towards the front line, towards Australia. This is like this is starting to be the fleet, right? We got those massive waves of units just sitting at the same time against the fleets of Indonesia and the fleets of Netherlands. Now with Indonesia actually being quite passive over here, he's taking quite a beating. He's actually retreating some of his junks, not wanting to move forward into the range of those nows. He's kind of afraid of losing all of his fleet here and losing the cities, while it does look like also Netherlands has a very hard time defending against these waves. He might actually try to defend in the borders of this bay in his capital city to see if he manages to survive over there. Of course, we do have Rotterdam actually with the Zeven that's gonna come out next turn, and might actually take out this now. I think it should have enough strength. Yeah, it should have enough strength to take out the now. While he has two more in his northern city. Nijmegen is in danger, Leiden is in danger, and of course we do need to see if Indonesia is going to manage to withstand all of this attack with the Great Lighthouse coming up from Lisbon. He's gonna get extra movement on these nows, and they're gonna get more dangerous here, more and more dangerous. Exactly what I was looking for. Go all in the mid with some perspective for the lane. Yeah, let's go. I do have to point out, by the way, in the meantime, Killayad did manage to get almost 200 science with a 97 culture. We got 377 production from him, and it does seem like he is just going all into that science and production. He's next to Portugal, which only has 72 and 44, so we might see some tanks a little bit later. It's still gonna be on Aztec's job, on Aztec's shoulders, to actually keep him at bay, and we might actually see some planes also, not only some tanks coming up from Pipo, from Killayad. Aztec over here is trying to get the Venetian arsenal. In the same city he actually built Colosseum. Yeah, same city. We got him in the Reina city over there, and I do see he's gonna get some chops going. Very nice to get Venetian arsenal, even though he didn't build such a big fleet as Portugal. He's gonna get that opportunity with how much he's gonna make now. I really hope Rotterdam, by the way, gets walls here. That will significantly increase his chances of surviving. If he doesn't get walls, that city is gonna be dead in 2 turns, if not next turn. Oh wait, actually these frigates don't do that much damage. What did do that much damage is the... Oh, okay, the extra damage. Okay. I see how it is. Needs to take out another frigate here. And these D7s, man, these D7s are amazing, but they need to be in sufficiently big numbers, right? You can't really just ignore the numbers equation and focus on, oh, I got an extra +5 over my opponents, I'm gonna win. Oh, Xpli is gonna call it. We gotta call it. Oh my god, it's a GG right here. It looks like we got a winner. We got a winner, guys. We got DSharks eating steak tonight. Yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. What can I say? Good idea to actually use the Netherlands. I'm a bit sad we didn't see him get a few more rivers. I'm pretty sure he would have been much happier if he would have had something like English territory over here with 2 rivers, or the Aztec territory. This would have been amazing for him. So there we have it. Indonesia couldn't break through the defenses of Australia because of Victor III. That's actually a good information. That was an amazing move coming up from Joce. We did have also even with Australia, even with Brazil's amazing land, didn't manage to punch through immediately through the London defenses. But now he did break through his defenses because of the gold generation. I think the gold was the thing that actually hurt the most Aztec company. If they would have had around 50 more gold per turn, they would have had a totally different result over here, having a lot more flexibility throughout their empires here. Let's actually take a look on their side, what they're gonna say. Of course, we are in the French community. We're talking to a lot of French players, so it's an honor if they actually talk a little bit in English with us. Let's see what they have to say.
Je pense. Un ou deux, peut-être qu'ils mettaient du bonus en plus de soutien.
J'aurais pu les prod plutôt, parce que HTH...
J'avais que 4 jongles du coup, je pouvais rien up de plus.
Mais au fait, vous valuez pas du tout Maya sur cette map? Genre à la place de l'Aztec?
Non, c'est nul.
C'est broken sur la map. C'est un bias minus mer. En fait, c'est lui qui prend le bias de. Tu vois,
non, on sait, mais t'as servi à quoi dans la game là? Ouais, à opti.
Oui,
en fait, ça sert à opti contre-force, c'est tout. Enfin,
en vrai,
c'est déjà pas mal, hein.
Ouais, mais
c'est moi qui ai fait le sale pète
oui.
contre-fort.
Ah merde.
Ouais, voilà.
Ah, mais il y a Indonésie. En fait, ce qui précise pas, c'est que j'ai 3 sécheresses qui pop sur ma B1, B3.
El Mirador, t'inquiète pas qu'on a eu la visu dessus. Chaque fois je faisais un petit rappel sécheresse, il y a une sécheresse El Mirador, les gars.
En fait, le truc c'est que ça fait 3 sécheresses. En fait, il y a 3 possibilités de sécheresse et les 3 popées en même temps. Et du coup, j'étais là, mais je ne peux pas jouer en fait.
Non, mais Maya, c'est pas mal parce que ça fait un peu de thunes avec les plantations et les fermes et tout, c'est bien, mais en vrai, je pense qu'on aurait pris Cri et M-Bandé encore au-dessus de Maya.
Ah ouais, moi je pense que ça. En fait, si le naval stall, Maya rase la map.
Ah oui, M-Bandé en mode tu peux pas avoir de split.
Ouais, en espérant ça, même si on a déjà. Ouais, peut-être.
Ah, peut-être.
Ouais, ça peut être intéressant.
Mais le naval il peut jamais stall, hein. Genre là, je suis Aztec, j'ai un plus 7 ou 8, jamais il stall. Hein.
Oui, mais en fait, si j'arrive. Si ça stall jusqu'au tour 80-90, t'as beau tuer le monde, je solo win en fait derrière. Le Maya, derrière, je suis pas une scientifique, j'ai des jet bombers, j'ai tout ce que je veux derrière.
Ouais, c'est sûr. Mais après, je veux dire, on a draft le Brésil qui peut faire campus first, on draft l'Australie qui peut faire campus first. Vous avez pris quand même Indo qui peut faire campus first. Pays-Bas qui peut faire campus first, ça fait quand même.
Mais ça, il faut avoir des rivières.
Il a pas une rivière. Il a pas une seule rivière.
Si vous avez jamais joué Pays-Bas sur cette map, franchement, je dirais que le Bias Rivière, tu l'as une map sur 4 à peu près.
Ouais, donc,
Man, that campus on Australia, on Brazil must be banned over here. Plus 14 campus, second city, like really, bro?
Pipo is too strong.
Yeah, viva la Brazil.
Pipo is really strong, really strong.
Pipo is MVP.
Every game.
And
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He knows how to spawn, bro. Like you can't take on people when he knows how to spawn.
We say in French, it is the best requin ever.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
Did you like my draw on my 3 cities with the Maya?
I did. That was unfortunate to see. Yeah. Well, I did also see Yosemite over there that I liked. I was a bit surprised about Netherlands though. Why didn't you not settle the rivers faster?
Because the first time the Civ.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so you went harbors. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah.
Maybe it's the best. I want to still coastal for trade with Indonesia and make for harbor for trader. But I have a cyclone on my cap on 14. I lose for and all my.
Oh, I saw. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for that, man. I'm so sorry. I saw it like first that tornado and then the hurricane. It just felt so bad after you improved it and re-improved it. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, but what was the plan over here? You were focusing, and I saw you had some issues with the gold. Were you focusing everything on Indo to do the push, and then you somehow get the gold, or?
Well, we try to upgrade some stuff on
Yeah.
me on Indo, but I couldn't upgrade much, so I have only 4 junk. Because we have to keep money for Vicky. But Vicky
Yeah.
was late on mercenary, so it was very difficult for her to stall.
Yeah.
But yeah, we try our best with the goal we have, you know.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you had like a 50 more gold, I think it would have been different, allowing Netherlands to get the fleet much earlier. That was the problem.
Yeah. But Austria have a good defense with Victor 3.
That was amazing. That Joce, you nailed it, bro.
Yes, and I don't have enough junk to be fast, you know, to kill all his naval fast and to deal with Portugal next. So he stole the time they need just to Portugal to come and destroy us. No?
Yeah, and on the other side, I'm also curious. Why didn't you remap this when you saw the land on Victoria, for example?
Victoria was confident with his land, so.
And yeah, maybe we fought against Brazil, naval. Could be nice, but yes, Brazil have huge campus.
Yeah. You didn't see it, right?
No.
Yeah.
And we had the trade for with the potato and Indonesia, so we were like, if it's the Civ, which is a solo,
Yeah.
the Civ is just useless. And on the map, if someone is a solo, we can't remap just for him. But every map there is someone solo, and it was unlucky that it was Vicky. But Brazil against Vicky was a good matchup, but unfortunately he was too late on Caravel, and they were making too many goals. So
we fought like external between Indo and Netherlands was not so bad, and as Vicky solo against Brazil, he could Magnus internal, have good prod and try to beat him.
I guess that's another question. You had the last ban in the first one, and you went for Eleanor instead of going for Portugal?
Because we wanted to trade Vicky for Jean, but it was we don't play the map oftenly, so we didn't know how broken was Jean.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's why it's a training, right? That's why you do the trainings, to find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would try to counter a bit the Portugal with heavy pressure on the MC, but I think next time we first pick him or we ban him.
Yes.
Would have been an idea to push with Maya on Portugal on the land. Do you think, Riggy, you would have been able to do the both, like defend on the land and pump out so many galleys?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, but I was so irrel by the draw, so.
Come on, you weren't that irrel. Come on, man, don't overdo it. It was sad, sure, but come on, it didn't kill you.
Yes,
your empire.
I should have done it, but
the land is difficult to push Portugal. He put like two encampments, double river.
Il les a mis late, il les a mis super late les campements.
Okay.
He put
maybe it was an idea. Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, I should have maybe Corsair. I don't know the name.
Yeah, Corsair. Maybe just something to put some pressure on him. Do you think Riggy? What do you think, Riggy, would have happened?
Yes, maybe. Because it was slow for me. I didn't spend gold. I keep all for my teammates. I built some roads. Actually, often I buy it, so it was difficult. I go 5 settlers. I don't know if it is a good idea because I'm a bit late on now, but I need to pre-build, so it's okay. I think I need to do Dark Age because I can't do gold.
Yeah.
And I think it is good because I can push without Admiral because I let him to Brazil. So yes, I think the key was to push me on the land, but it will cut the snowball of Killayad.
Yeah. Mais je pense qu'honnêtement, si je fais pas ça, de toute façon la game est perdue.
Well, unfortunately, even if you try to snowball, if your allies are taken down, like
but
Yeah.
I think I can handle with just by units. So
Yes, but it's more naval up, so
Yeah.
all is on naval. Maybe the key is to do more gold with our setup. So
Yeah, that could
Yes.
also be a thing.
to rush more on caravels. Maybe Indonesia not 5 settler but 4 or 3 and push hard. I don't know.
Yeah, but I couldn't push harder because it was the lack of gold. So I don't know.
You started campus?
Yes, campus opening and discount harbor. And I yes,
And could you do harbor?
harbor first.
Yes.
My campus.
Because
setup
you have
is
a Maya,
good.
so a Maya for opening science. So I don't know if it is finally worse and logic to go on campus and
I don't
open.
know, because my timing was pretty nice. I had caravel and mercenaries at the same time. It's because campus opening gives you science,
Yes,
but
yes.
it gives you culture too with pattern brush.
But you have Pays-Bas, je sais pas. Enfin, je pense qu'en vrai c'est pas.
Alors,
Ouais, ça me
on
saoule
n'a pas de
de-
Pays-Bas,
l'anglais.
Si t'as des gros campus, tu les poses avec l'Indo.
Oui,
full
mais
ok,
au
ça.
final, tu vois, tu prends Maya pour t'open, donc au final, c'est l'Indo qui open parce qu'il a trop de science. Au final, tu prends un Pays-Bas pour avoir de la culture, et tu fais quoi? Tu pars campus, donc tu lags de gold parce que
Ouais, mais t'as
bah,
besoin
tout
du
le monde part
salpêtre au
campus
bout
dans
d'un
la
moment
team.
aussi, donc, c'est-
Ouais, mais je suis pas sûr en fait. Je pense qu'en vrai, il y avait un monde où il partait port, où il faisait des trade routes aussi avec le Pays-Bas, où il générait des gold. En plus, peut-être qu'il aurait pu avoir plus la main mise sur les amiraux. Non, moi
Est-ce
je
que
sais
vous avez
pas,
fait
c'est
des
ce
Reina?
qu'on
Moi,
a.
c'est ça la question que je vous ai posée. Je sais pas si vous avez répondu tout à l'heure. Vous avez fait des Reina entre
Moi,
les
j'ai-
Pays-Bas et...
Moi j'ai rien à 3 là.
J'ai rien à trop aussi.
Et vous faites pas de gold malgré ça?
Je suis
Si,
pas sûr,
mais...
hein.
Ah, mais on fait... Enfin, le Portugal fait plus de gold juste solo.
Mais
Ça, c'est sûr, mais je sais pas.
C'est mes
Bon,
travail.
après-
En fait, j'ai
après,
fait
je-
mes parts trop tard, hein, parce que...
Moi, je pense qu'un pick comme Kree ou Mbandé à la place de Maya. Alors, Maya, c'est très fort, je dis pas, mais là, dans la draft, vous avez déjà beaucoup de science. Donc, tu dégages le pick Maya qui est censé boost de la science. Tu mets Mbandé ou le Kree, ça fait de la thune. Ça aide à contrôler les CS avec les marchands.
Ouais,
Donc
je
ça-
pense que je
ça
suis
aide
assez d'accord.
plus.
Ouais. Je pense que je suis assez d'accord.
Et si vous draftez Maya, pour moi, faut.
il a eu,
Faut
aucun
prendre
impact,
d'autres
quoi.
civ costales, faut prendre des trucs qui galèrent plus à faire de la science, des didons, des Viki, des machins comme ça.
Ah,
Je
c'était pas, non.
pense. Mais ouais, du coup, pour moi, fallait pas prendre
Maya
Maya.
sur cette map, t'as souvent des spawns de merde. Hein.
Oh, j'ai un spawn giga, j'ai un super bon spawn, c'est juste que j'ai des sécheresses.
Du coup,
Non, mais j'ai des...
c'est vrai qu'overall t'es bien dans la game, mais comme dit, en fait, le truc c'est que ça se joue sur les caravelles, donc il faut trouver un moyen d'aider sur les caravelles. Et le rôle du Maya, à part faire un peu de thunes et faire des optis, aller chercher le salpetto. Mais bon, vous avez déjà tout en fait. Un dos plus Willemine, ça fait déjà ça.
Ah,
en
ouais.
fait.
En fait, Willemine n'existe pas dans le game, hein. Genre vous avez pas vu, il a un spawn éclaté, il s'est pris une
Elle
tornade,
est la gueule. Hein.
il s'est pris une... Non mais pour sa défense il s'est pris une tornade tour 20 qui a tout désaménagé, il a perdu 4 de pop, donc forcément il a pas de game.
Pour avoir fait pas mal de rôles justement de Willemine sur Primo, j'avais testé avec les Ridge comme ça là. J'ai pas eu un bon spawn en peut-être 10 rôles en fait, c'est dur à jouer. Hein. Bah ouais.
On sait
En
pas.
fait, on connaît pas, on joue jamais la map, on train.
Mais ça reste quand même une cive où t'as des frégates qui demandent moins de salpêtre. Donc ça, le salpêtre, c'est quelque chose de limitant quoi qu'il arrive dans la game. Donc c'est pas non plus dégueulasse. Et puis tu peux faire des trades externes directs qui ont de la gueule. Je pense que c'est pas une cive horrible, mais c'est vraiment... Genre là, par exemple, peut-être
Il y a
le
des champs
Japon...
de fleurs dans l'eau qui sont insane. Là.
Ouais, les champs de fleurs, ils sont ouf.
Guys, thank you so much for allowing me to stream, by the way. It was a pleasure
Thank you,
to
Michael.
look at the game.
Thank you for the cash, Michael. Thank you,
Have
Michael,
a
for
good
cash,
evening.
Michael.
Bonne soirée.
Thank you. You are the
Bonne
best.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So there we have it. We heard from both sides over here. They're still talking, and you've seen what they are doing with the trainings. They are trying to figure out exactly how they can do, and of course, let some civilizations in while they get to pick others that they might not have gotten in the normal games. They have tried on the Primordial map to see what happens in this kind of a matchup going against now allowing Joe to actually be in the game and trying to pressure him, even though they couldn't actually get to him because he was in the heart of the map over here. Maya unfortunately didn't actually get to attack him with maybe some courses to do some damage, and we've seen England way too preoccupied to deal with Brazil. Awesome spawns, by the way, on Brazil. These campuses are amazing. We did also see the Jongs trying to go against these units of Australia. Australia with a very, very good defense with that Victor III. That one city empire over here of Adelaide was amazing to actually get all of the emblem promotions on all of the each of his caravels. So not only they get the heals, but also they get the +7. Basically, Indonesian caravels and Jongs just hit a wall of caravels over there, and they couldn't push forward. Thank you so much, by the way, for everything. Much appreciated for the gifts, for the subs, and for the follows. Thank you so much, guys, and let's see each other tomorrow. We're gonna see Freritos de la Vega going against I believe it was, let me actually take a look, DShark. Freritos de la Vega going against DShark 19:30 GMT tomorrow on Thursday. I'm also gonna soon make an announcement on the games. We got the game scheduled for the finals of the CWC. Freritos de la Vega going against a COC Change of Circumstance on Friday 1900 GMT and on Saturday 1900 GMT. Stay tuned. Watch the CWC website for more information there about the casters, about the cast, and we're gonna see each other then. Also, because there is already a lot of science in the draft, Traveler Chopison, thank you so much for the translations over there, sir. So we're gonna see each other in the next one. I do hope if you're coming up from YouTube, you're gonna throw this a thumbs up, and you're gonna leave a comment down below about your opinion about the game, or maybe some questions, maybe anything. We're gonna also, I want to invite you on my Discord. On the Discord, you can actually find my schedule, updated information. You get to ask me questions, hear my music, and also see some stuff that I'm interested in. And that on that subject, I have a surprise, by the way, for you guys. Right after the CWC ends, I'm gonna announce another thing, of course, taking part of the network over here of OnSpotTV. So have a good evening, guys, and let's see each other in the next one. Have a good time with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye, everybody.